Now they can hear me. Though I'm way quieter than everyone else. Let's see here. That should maybe do the trick.
Let's see, I see Udadok has connected, Jack has connected,
I
Kardap
have
has
not yet
connected,
connected.
Enoch has connected.
There we go. Now they can hear me properly.
I'm trying to get back to Firelink Shrine, so I will connect as soon as I'm done with that.
I should be quite a bit louder now, also. Assuming I flipped that to the right one. Did I flip that to the right spot? Shit.
You do sound a bit louder, but there's a bit more background noise coming from you now.
Well, yeah.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think the mic you were using before this one was better.
No,
I think he's fine.
This mic's
I think
better.
the real issue is that Izzy needs a new mic.
Shut up, Josh.
Hey man, I'm just trying to help everyone out here.
No, this mic is fine. It's just I turned it down a little bit so that you can hear any background noise. Or my typing. That's the biggest problem.
Also, is a fuck multi-scale weakness policy Dragon Knight.
Oh yeah, he's
Fuck
a
him.
yeah, fuck him.
It's like multi-scale lets him survive the weakness no matter what it is, and he gets a free Dragon Dance, and then GG. And
Have
anything
have you tried laying down stealth rocks?
I don't have my entry hazard mon yet, but a passerby challenged me while I was hatching Frokies, so I thought might as well try it. I was going in blind anyway with an incomplete team, so what I expect.
Rule number 1: always have a stealth rock Pokemon.
Rule number 2: have a spinner.
Yep, that is rule number 2.
Rule number 3: use Gengar.
I have none of these things.
Yeah.
Don't worry, robot. It's okay. I know a lot of people that don't use Stealth Rock.
And I was gonna say, Mega Gengar is fucking retarded. Not just a little retarded, it is fucking retarded.
I'll be right back.
I agree. The legs look really dumb.
Oh, you actually caught on that I wasn't just talking about its stats. It looks stupid. Its stats are stupid, and its moveset is the moveset that everyone runs on it, because everyone runs the exact same goddamn moveset.
Well,
Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Destiny Bond, and then one other filler move. Everybody runs those.
Right?
And yeah, it's just fucking stupid.
I think he looks
NCA.
badass.
There should be zero quality difference between the mic I'm using now and the last one over Skype.
Okay. Also, I really should not get into Pokemon before I start in a session, because I will get
really
to.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Fucking.
No, Zai. We'll talk about it later, bro. We'll talk about it.
I just wanted to say it
We'll
to
talk
you,
about it
and
off
then,
character chat.
yeah,
I'll-
I will.
I'll pretend I'm not playing it right now.
Oh, fuck you.
We love you, robot.
The only reason I say that is because I will not have the game till Christmas, and I know this for a fact.
Haha.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
You can suck a dick, because when Poke Transfer begins, I'm gonna transfer all my Pokemon that I've been transferring since Gen, I think 4, up into my Gen 6 game.
You do that.
And you can very likely eat a dick.
You can do that?
Yes.
You can transfer all the way from Gen 3, and you'll get a special ribbon. But anyway, session.
Yeah, session. Let's talk about this later. Session. Let's go. Football. I mean, session.
Okay.
Football.
So last time we left off, you guys were in the pits. Did anyone sign up for fights? I cannot remember.
Zai did it, got booed out the fucking stage.
We all
Oh, yes, that's right, because he fucking destroyed the things too easily, and that really displeased the crowd.
See, I didn't
And he
know
chose
that they're all
chose a
gonna
really-
see that.
And he chose a really low-end fight on top of that.
Oh, niggas gonna play it safe.
Meanwhile, yeah, and that didn't take him any time, and you guys made away with some sins off it. Mostly you would spectate that fight as well. Um. So yeah, that was the thing that happened.
And now we're about to watch Baristi fight.
I would assume the answer to that is yes. Okay. Well, I'll just keep it short and sweet for you guys. So you head over to the pit where you find out that Baristi is fighting, and when you head over to the it's a very nice and convenient system where the titles are actually displayed over the pits. So you see Baristi, and then displayed over the pits. You see versus a certain number of stars. In this case, you see 7 stars.
That's a lot of stars.
Yes. I should point out you guys can fight up to 10-star monsters. I.e., you can fight up to CR10 monsters if you have the balls for it.
I don't.
Not without my bombs.
And to be fair, there isn't much additional return on additional risk taken. So,
Except for getting paid more.
well, but you don't get paid as a higher rate. You get paid as you get the same percentage return on the invested assets.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, what fucks up that calculation is a bit is the limit of 2 fights per day.
Yeah, but even so, it's not a significantly increased return. But anyway,
No, but you would say proportion to what you invest in, you get that much back. So if you want a lot more, that means you take that more. You take much more. As in, if you want the big money, do the big fights. Simple as
but
that. That's
it's
the
not
simple
that
system.
much more money. Anyway, let's
It,
move
it
on.
is actually quite a bit more money. It may be the same rate of transfer per fight. However, simple math dictates that if you just subtract this number from this number, you are getting paid more.
Okay, I don't want to argue this. Anyway,
I love that.
Okay, put it like this. You fight a 1-star fight, and this is as much time as I'm gonna waste on this. You fight a 1-star fight, you
Christian,
win
this wasn't
50.
intended to be a topic of argument.
I'm just
Too
saying.
late. Now you started it.
You
Take
fight
it,
a 1-star fight, you say you would get 50 cents. You fight a 7-star fight, you're getting like 5,000 cents. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you should do the 7-star fight if you want to make the most money. That math is completely incorrect, by the way, at the moment, because I didn't bother, actually doing what the actual math is. But
Anyway,
the exchange rate is well enough to where high payoff for doing higher danger ratings. At any rate, you see her step into a ring, and unlike the ring that you guys fought in, which were almost sandy pits, hers is a bit more lush, has grass on the bottom of it, and is a bit hilly. They open up the other side of the arena, and out comes a rather large-sized humanoid-looking creature. Anyone want to roll me a? Let's see. I believe it's. Yeah, what's covered? What this covers these guys? Is it
I
knowledge?
probably know what it is.
I thought you were working on Baristi's bike, but you probably are there.
Am I still there? I don't know. We already fixed that.
I
Correct.
broke it again, remember?
No. Well, did you break it? I'm not 100% sure on that one.
I ran into a wall.
I thought
no,
they
you-
fixed it again after that.
He ran to the wall, but then he rolled it and did another drive thing, and it was fine. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's
It was
broken.
K. It was K. All right. These guys count as humanoid, so knowledge. Oh, monsters humanoid, so nature. Nature would cover it. There we go.
Well, if it's nature, I get a +8 to that.
Alrighty.
So score is
Then you
22.
recognize that this creature is called a hill giant.
Oh, good.
They are hunchback, powerful, cruel, and stupid, angry, and filthy giants that are pretty much the backwater of all giants.
Wonderful.
And this one looks particularly imposing. He looks to have survived many a battle and has a rather large club on him. Okay. So, do you guys want to place bets?
I would bet my money on Baristi.
Ditto.
What are the odds being given?
Oh, God have mercy. It's like 1 to 1.5.
Okay, yeah, I would put all of my stuff on Baristi, saving 50.
Alright, how much is that at the moment?
I trust
Give me one moment.
Wait a sec. What? That's not right. What the fuck?
Okay.
Now, Josh, this is where you explain, because we never got a chance to do this, this is where you explain to me how odds in gambling work.
Yeah, okay. So if you're saying the odds are 1 to 1.5, I take it it's 1.5 betting against her, 1 betting for her. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, so then should our bet succeed, we would get 2.5 back of what we bet in. Currently, I have 299 minus 50. I have 299. Who else wants to bet, and how much are they going to reserve?
I
much is
will
the
also bet, and I will reserve the same amount. I also have 299, so that should make things pretty simple.
What's the odds? I just missed the odds. What's the odds?
1 to 1.5.
Is that good odds or bad odds?
Pretty much nothing.
I'll throw in 215 from my 265.
Okay.
Saving
I
50.
threw in whatever everyone else is for the 299.
So you aren't reserving anything?
Oh no, I survived at least 50, so 249.
You're at 299 currently, so yeah, 249.
Am I the same? No, I've got a little bit more, don't I?
Yeah, a little bit more.
No, you're a
No,
little bit less.
299 is the most.
Oh, is it?
All right, Belkar
Yes.
has 299, Enoch has 242, Udodak has 242, Jack has 299, Kaladin has 265, Donna has 299, Kardav has 299.
I didn't bet on Kaladin, that's why.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, throw down 150 for me too, because
150 or 192?
sure, 192. Why not?
Okay. Enoch?
It's in
The
chat.
chat.
You can see it.
Also, I will never understand why it is that whenever I try to look up something that explains the odds, they do nothing but give me a bunch of fucking stupid graphs that don't answer the question of what I was asking.
They might answer the question, you just might not understand.
Yeah.
Mathematics.
I'm
If I
not
don't
logged in
want it,
currently,
that's
so
the
I
thing, I
can't
don't
see
want-
what Enoch wrote.
See, that's the
150
thing. I want to see numbers. I want to see fucking words that I can read!
Well,
Well,
that's
there's
not
a
how
problem.
science works, though.
Science uses words. Bullshit.
Not good science.
Not in my experience, it doesn't.
Kaladin, are you saying that's 150 for you or for Enoch?
Enoch.
I'll be right
Okay, and how much does Donna want to bet anything?
All she has.
Excluding 50 or just all?
All she has.
Okay.
Alrighty, so once again, now I want that explanation on how odds works, and I want you to be as detailed as possible because I want to know this more for my own future reference, because I'm tired of not knowing how fucking odds works in gamblings.
Okay, so basically,
Calm
the
your
way
tits, bro.
that the odds work in situations like this is you have people betting for something and people betting against something, right?
Yes.
The actual odds themselves can come from one of two things. Either from the pools of those two, or from, some sort of arbitrary figure that you impose. Generally, the way that you want it to work is such that you pool together all of the money, right? And then whichever side bet on the correct outcome wins. So say that you have a ratio of 2 people betting for something and 3 people betting against something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they all bet the same amount.
All right.
So the pool altogether is going to be 5, right? Because you have 2 for and 3 against.
Right.
Now, in terms of the people who are betting for that thing, they bet 2, and if they win, they get 5. So the odds are 2 to 5. The people betting against it bet 3, and the pool is 5. So the odds are 3 to 5.
Okay, you lost me. Go back a step.
Okay, so 2 people betting for something, 3 people betting against something.
Okay.
So altogether, their bets pool to 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now the people betting for something bet 2 and stand to win 5.
Oh,
They
okay.
stand to gain 3 out of it.
Right.
That
So the
means
odds are 2
They have
to
a greater
5,
return.
right?
Yes, 2 to 5.
Right.
And then the people who bet against that outcome bet 3 and stand to gain 5. So the odds are 2 to 5.
Okay. It's like I understand it, but it sounds retarded.
Well, like I said, you can also arrange the payouts by an arbitrary designation that you give.
Right.
Of course, then you have the danger of the house if they screw up making a loss, basically, because they pay out people too much.
Exactly.
Okay, I understand that. But then how does the house ever make a profit if the payout...
Generally, they'll take a cut. So in that situation, maybe they would take 0.25. So say you have the fours are betting 2, the against are betting 3, and the house takes out 0.25. So now you have 4.75 as the total pool. The people betting for it are betting 2 into 4.75, so their real odds are 2 to 4.75. People betting against it are betting 3. The pool is 4.75, so their odds are 3 to 4.75.
Okay, so if I tell you what the house cut is, can you just do this kind of math for me?
Sure.
All right, the house cut for this is 5%.
Okay.
I realize that this is not my forte kind of math.
Well, that's fine, because this is our forte. Or my forte, rather.
Yes. I clearly need to take accounting classes.
This doesn't really have too much to do with accounting. I just love gambling. Okay, so what do we want to say the pool of people betting for and the pool of people betting against are?
Okay.
Or just a ratio, really.
So currently, the pool of people... All right, I would just go say it's a 1.5 ratio.
Okay, so 1 to 1.5?
Yeah.
Okay. And the house is taking 5%?
Correct. By the way, the 1.5 is most people are betting on Baristi winning.
Oh, okay. In that case, well, that doesn't really change what I'm doing for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll figure that into the odds.
I appreciate that. Because this will save me some trouble. And maybe in the future I will learn how to do this myself. Okay, so I'll just get back to explaining the fight. And my God, that was 7 minutes of time, so my bad. I was just really curious on knowing this myself. All right, so the two step into the arena. Brucey looks the hill giant up and down, kind of frowns. She looks very displeased at how it looks. Clearly this is not the kind of thing she wanted to fight. At any rate, the fight begins. The hill giant runs in a fit of rage and tries to hit her. She quite easily sidesteps the attack and counterattacks, jumping up and high kicking it in the chin, so to speak. It wails back a bit, gets angry, charges forward again. Once again, she easily sidesteps it. You know that thing you see in all the martial arts movie where they jump on top of the thing's head? Well, jump over the. How do I put it? Do like the handstand on the thing's head. It's a very showy move.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yes. In her case,
I
she turns
don't.
it.
I have no idea.
Okay. Um.
I'm imagining her
So
just doing
imagine.
a handstand on his head.
Yeah. All right. So imagine headstand on his head, except in her case, doing full splits because she always likes to put on a show. And easily makes her way to behind it, and in a flurry of blows, manages to essentially. Well, you guys even up in the stands can hear the snapping sounds coming from this thing's spine as she retreats back a bit. The giant turns around for a moment, and his eyes go white, and he passes out.
God, she's scary.
Belkar leans over to Enoch and says, "She used that one on you?"
Oh God. Well, Enoch, any response?
Not yet, but the same talents can be used for other purposes.
Anyway, I've already calculated our winnings, so I can share those with everyone whenever.
All right, please share what the winnings are. We might as well just say those right now.
Okay, 1 second. Killing some flies and shit. All right. Wait, what?
What game are you playing that has you killing flies?
Dark Souls.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I should have recognized what you. Oh, God damn it! I should have recognized for what you said earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here is the current accounting for what everyone has. I'll just type it into the chat.
Also, Josh, I greatly appreciate you doing this. I know that you don't have to.
It's what I do, man.
Okay. Also, all right, and this is something I believe I could get your consensus on. If you guys do a 3-star or less fight, I'm not gonna bother, creating an arena for it. We know you guys can beat a CR3 or below monster. It's not even a challenge for you guys.
Nope.
As a matter of fact, I debate doing it's iffy for CR4. CR5 I'll do it though, because even though you guys are level 10, I know how to pose a CR5 challenge to make it, challenging. Is that how much everyone made?
That's how much everyone has.
Ah. And Donna did just pour all her money into this because let's just
She
say
has
she
the
knows
faith.
she it's I guess you don't do you call it faith when you know it's a sure thing?
Well, I mean, theoretically, nothing's a sure thing. It could have crit her, but,
I know what her AC is, and I'm just going. Even with this thing's massive strength bonus, hell no.
Crit's a crit.
It's true. A natural 20 is always a natural 20.
Yep.
When a dragon rolls a natural 20 on you, you pray to the gods he does not confirm that critical. But at any rate, is that's everyone's current funds at the moment? You're saying?
Correct. Correct.
Okay, that's after the payout. Okay, good.
Correct.
Good. That's actually a really good amount. Okay. So, after the fight is over, you hear a few of the men talking around. They're like, "Well, that's about standard what you expect of Baristi nowadays." And a few of them nod ahead. Then a few of them, of course, are talking about how they are going to pay a special visit to her later, if they can't afford it.
Q Enoch.
Poker face. Not my business.
I suppose that's true.
True, it actually is in fact her. It is her business.
And not Enoch's, yes.
Yet.
Alrighty.
Well, I had a chance to become a pimp, but I sort of not went after it.
Yeah, instead you let Kaladin / Belcar handle it, and Belcar does a better job handling than the Kaladin ever could.
Well, no, well, he's not really pimping her. I mean, he doesn't get a cut.
That you know of.
That I know of. That's fair enough.
Alrighty.
Planting
so,
seeds of doubt within the party. What are you doing to us?
there are other fights going on if you guys want to check them out. Particularly, you notice that one of the mid-tier fights that was on the list is actually going on. You see, it has gathered a rather sizable crowd around it.
I think I am okay with. Oh fuck! I forgot about that. With my winnings so far for the day.
All right, he says he's okay with it, but does anyone want to go view this fight?
Who is it between again?
It is between a. By the way, these things always these signs always do display what level prisoner you are. So this guy's a level 5 prisoner. His name is Jojo. No, Zai, don't you start.
What?
And he's fighting the Chain Warden.
It is he, the one who will win, the one who cannot be defeated. For I am.
Yeah, I know. Alrighty. So, who wants to go watch this fight?
I might as well scout out the other level 5s to see how powerful they are.
Remember, cost sins to watch the ticket to watch the
Yeah,
show.
cost
Well,
10,
together in small groups anyway, I'm going as well.
10 souls to buy a ticket.
Actually, it
I
was
thought it's
5.
5.
It's 5.
It is 5? Oh, okay. I thought it was 10.
It's 10 to buy. It's 10 to buy one for a death game. No, it's 15
okay.
for a death game. My bad. Ooh.
Well, okay. So who all is spending 5 on this?
Donna said she will spend.
I'm
She's gonna spend 5 on watching this, and well, I can only say for Donna. So
Donna, Enoch, Jack, correct?
Cardaff, I thought you said you were gonna go as well.
Yeah, it's bet 10 or something.
I'm good.
All right, Udadok's not going.
Kaladin?
I'll stick with Udadak. I need to talk to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Cardaff?
We'll take care of the Cardaff's going.
Okay.
All right, so that's actually a good grouping too. So we have Udadok, Kaladin, and Belcar heading back in their group of 3, the safe number, and Enoch, Jack, and Donna, and Cardaff, a group of 4, once again safe number, watching the match. I'm going to take care of the match first, and then I'll take care of any what conversations and things you guys experienced on your way back. Sound okay?
Sure.
Good enough. Is there going to be an actual map with this?
No.
Okay. That's all.
As a matter of fact, for the even for the Blade Run Death game, I had a talk with somebody about it, and realistically, the size and the amount of time I would have to have devoted to that map, I should not be doing that. I should not be doing that kind of investment. I will go as far as explaining each individual part to it in the fullest detail as I can.
I think
But
it's just
as
going
for
to be a
drawing-
series of rolls, isn't it? Like literally just a series of rolls, whether we succeed in executing the action and using our environment as you described to us, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to
You will, of course,
tackle
be rewarded with bonuses for using your environment smartly, and with penalties when you do not.
Of course, that's only fair.
Okay, so Enoch yeah, Enoch, Jack, Donna, and Cardaff shell out the 5 sins so that they can go watch the Chain Warden fight. You notice that the odds on this fight are ridiculous. It's 10-1 with, and the odds are ridiculously pretty much betting on JoJo has a ridiculously huge payoff.
So what you're saying is he's gonna get his ass handed to him on a platter.
Maybe. Or you could make a shitload of souls on it.
I'm leaning towards the platter.
Okay, so the bets are still going on when you guys arrive, by the way.
I'm going to not bet. 'Cause I don't like
Donna,
the odds.
I was going to say, Donna doesn't trust those odds being that ridiculously skewed and thinks there's something fishy here.
That silence.
Or even you, actually. You or Carter. See what y'all gonna do.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Oh no. Assume that if I'm quiet that I'm not going to do anything.
Okay.
But no, I'm not
Well,
going to bet anything.
I already
That's my
bet,
bad, though.
which was 10, so it was
Oh,
not that much.
Okay,
I
yeah,
said
that's
that earlier.
that's a reasonable statement. Are you betting 10 on the Chain Warden, or are you betting 10 on JoJo?
That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, it's JoJo, I guess. Sure.
Okay. So, you guys get a good seat about, well, it's not that good. It's about mid-high level. You see that this pit is, once again, different from the pits you guys have been fighting in. As a matter of fact, it's greatly different. It's much larger, and, alright, it's much larger. The bottom of the floor is made out of cold concrete. It also has very little lighting inside, but it has been arranged magically so that you guys can see inside it with, as if, you look inside, there's light, but if you're inside it, there's no light. Or, at least that's what you might imply. As JoJo seems to be stumbling around. You also notice that from the ceiling of this fight, you see a bunch of dead bodies hung up by chains.
Oh, that's kind of
Pleasant.
creepy.
Come on, Thresh.
So, JoJo walks into the ring. He is a rather large individual man, looks very muscular, does not have a sword. He appears to be using only his fist. But you do not see this person that they call the Chain Warden at all.
I look up in the sky.
He is not there. You do hear the dragging of chains, though.
And then my Resident Evil flashbacks come back.
Alrighty. So, JoJo is standing on his guards, waiting patiently for his time to strike, as the dragging of the chains just grows louder and louder and louder, then suddenly comes to a stop. Suddenly, you see JoJo get a chain wrapped around his neck and strung up, and you hear nothing but laughing. There is some struggling and such for a while, which I'm going to roll a roll for JoJo to see if he manages to escape. He does not. JoJo is strangulated to death, as nothing but laughing can be heard from the inside of the arena, as everyone just goes, "Ah, damn it," every time.
I'm guessing he's invisible.
Do the chains lead anywhere?
Yes, they do. They lead up.
And if we follow that,
And
Perception.
Look at me, folks.
Only people who are at the arena can obviously make the perception check. Well, how about that?
Oh my god!
Damn, this is the best rolls people have ever had. So, following the chains, you actually do see it leads to one of the bodies. But you notice that this body is particularly different from all the other ones. It does still look like a corpse, but it's more wrapped in chains than any of the other bodies. And you can see two pairs of yellow eyes peering out menacingly as this chain continues to strangulate the life out of this already dead corpse.
That's right, I forgot YouTube links don't work there.
Some do, some don't, unfortunately.
Interesting, but a disappointment.
Well, that's interesting indeed.
Is someone not of our party sitting next to Enoch?
I'm sitting next to Enoch.
Okay, fair. Well, you know, next is usually 2 directions at least.
So everyone begins to clear out of the arena because clearly, it was clear from the very start that JoJo stood very little chance against the Chain Warden. His soul is his now. You can never have it back.
Can I happen to see the Chain Warden's necklace?
No, he doesn't have a necklace. He's covered in chains.
Fuck. Wonder what level he's on. Hold on.
Like, what kind of race does he look like?
He's covered in chains. We probably can't tell.
Well, some physical indicators are more obvious than others.
Knowledge, planes. You actually have that knowledge. I wasn't expecting that.
I have every knowledge, just not at the ridiculous values that Udadak has. Also, I'm a magus. It's even a class skill.
He is clearly not human. You can tell just from the look of his eyes that he's some sort of infernal creature that takes a very sick and demented pleasure out of killing people in the way he kills them.
Pleasant company.
My YouTube link continues its relevance.
Oh, God.
Donut,
I don't even want to know.
This is a fight I'm staying away from.
I'll take all that shit. Fuck that noise.
How many stars was that fight worth?
Oh, this is a special challenge. This is one of the special tier fights. It's above a 10-star.
Oh, okay.
But the payoff is fucking stupid high. It pays off as almost as much as a death game. I mean, the only thing that pays off more is a fight against one of the sins. But winning a fight against a sin is worth 50,000 sins.
So, avoid that guy in the future. I'm writing that down in my notebook right now. Avoid the chain warden.
All right, so you guys want to see wait around to see if there are any other fights, or was that enough of a taste for you?
I'm just seeing if I can grab someone else from the audience for a quick chat.
Well, the people are clearing out right now, so now would be the time.
Well,
just leave the
just granting.
policy.
All right.
And I'll assist.
I don't need your smelly assistance for diplomacy, bro.
Holy shit, yeah, that's a pass. Alright, so, Enoch, well, that was a pass as well, so you do give him the +2, but it was gratuitously unnecessary. So Enoch grabs one of the prisoners on the shoulder as they're trying to evacuate. You notice that his collar, of course, has 2 stars on, has a level 2 prisoner on it. He turns around, kind of spooks, looks at you, he's like, thinks about it for a moment, he's like, you're that guy, Enoch! I was betting on you earlier. By the way, awesome fight against those Ankegs. Holy crap.
Well, glad it worked out for you. Very
It was
quick question.
Totally all him.
Quick question. Is this chap always using the same trick?
I've attended 3 of the Chain Warden's fights. The first... This is what has probably been one of the most uneventful ones. I kind of had some faith in JoJo. I knew him back when he was just a level 3 prisoner. But I guess...
It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. Oh well. But in the first fight I ever saw him do, he didn't even the Chain Warden didn't start shackled to the ceiling, which is one of his strategies. Normally he does try to start off with the whole binding thing though.
Binding?
How do I put it?
How indeed.
I've never seen anyone able to avoid the chain like they're alive.
He is the chains.
Dun 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 dun.
An interesting comparison.
Maybe a special version of animate rope.
Interesting
Right.
idea.
All I know is that he's nothing to snuff in combat either. From one of the person that didn't get, he says doing with a loose motion.
Right.
He went and fought the Chain Warden and it was also a short fight. It was way more interesting though.
How so?
Well, the Chain Warden doesn't normally get to fight people in that one-on-one kind of scenario, so...
He usually fights death games or something like that? Or group fights?
Normally he fights, kind of stealthily. It's when you're inside the room, which I hear it's really, really tough to distinguish him from one of the actual corpses. I mean...
Well, he doesn't look quite natural, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. I wish I could describe the fight better. I'm just... what's the word?
It's okay. You answered my question. Thanks.
Alright.
And keep your eyes out. I'm probably going to be in the pit occasionally.
I'll keep an eye out for it. At any rate, have as good a day as you can have in here.
I'll try.
And he leaves.
Something interesting.
Dawn nods her head in agreement.
Okay, where to now?
Anywhere but here.
Izzy, you're hard to understand. Out of character, obviously.
Oh, no wonder. I have my mic on top of my head. Anywhere but here.
You don't like this place?
I like this place. I don't like that man.
Fair enough.
Well, you guys can always head back to Baristi's. By the way, the map has been renamed.
Yes, it
I
has.
noticed.
We could head to the Pleasure District if you have something in mind.
Nope.
So you missed an H in the name.
Let me edit that then.
That was awfully quick, Jack. Is there a problem?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I would like to. There's one place I would like to go. Even though he's probably not there today, but he might. Nah, I went there early. He wasn't there. I was there later there. I'll just come tomorrow.
You know something you haven't done yet?
What?
No, I'm not going to tell you. It's for you to figure out on your own.
Is it me?
No, it's everybody.
But
And it is somewhat related to something you guys just did.
We just did our fights.
Well,
He's saying go and watch a death game.
Well, that would be impossible to do because death games only occur
Right.
like once
Yeah.
a month.
Oh,
That was
okay.
kind of.
Well, if only.
I mean,
I can't think of none. I mean, we could go to. We got food. We don't need food. We could get better equipment.
is Robot even here at the moment?
Yes.
Okay.
We could try to get better equipment now.
Well, I suppose that's an idea. I
Well, we
just
could
need to
just-
watch out that nothing to overly encumber us for tomorrow.
Maybe we should.
But yeah, sure.
Alright, does anybody else want to come get some equipment, or everybody straight?
Cardiff will go as well.
Well,
Poor
Donna's
Tyler.
gonna go and get some more equipment because even with that 5 deduction from her sin, she now has enough to go buy armor, and that's what she really
That's a
needed.
useful thing to have, isn't it?
Yes.
Indeed.
I need my full plate. Or
Do
something.
you need it?
I have an AC. I have lower AC than known.
Do you know how much full plate cost?
Probably 1,000 cents.
I thought it was about 3,000.
I was actually fairly certain it was 1,000 as well.
Oh, okay.
I will double check because I am sometimes wrong. Can't say often. I actually remember these numbers pretty well most times. Full plate is 1,500 cents.
What's the next one lower than full plate?
Half plate,
How much is that?
850 cents.
Still not enough. Fuck that noise. I guess I could get a better sword. Or a bow and arrow. Or maybe just better. I don't know. I think I'll just save it. I don't know.
That reminds me.
Mm-hmm.
Where would I go to find myself a light crossbow?
The same place you would go to purchase a sword or armor.
Did I mention how much one was?
Look on. Okay, this is what you do now. Look on the weapon spreadsheet. Convert the gold to cents. Profit.
Yeah, pretty much GP is just sins. Now, some things do cost more sins, like magic items do cost more sins than they normally would,
Oh, yeah.
but that's an inevitability. Because having a magic weapon is a huge advantage.
So, oh, right. Gale Forge would be more expensive, wouldn't it?
I doubt
You-
they
You
have
could
Gale
even
Forge.
get it.
Well, no,
I
I mean
was gonna-
our
I would
weapons,
even-
if we were to buy them back.
The only person who knows the cost of buying back their equipment at this moment is Cardaff.
Yeah, no, but if I were to try and buy back my crossbow, it would probably be much more expensive than a regular one that I could buy here.
You could press that button to find out.
But it doesn't tell you.
That leads to the question: Can you
It does.
do you have to buy all your stuff in one go? Or can you buy like bits and pieces of it?
You have bits and
Nope,
pieces.
you cannot buy it in bits and pieces. It is all in
Just
one
making
go
sure.
or not at all.
That's what I thought.
Darn.
Well,
oh well.
It does tell you now, like how
It
much
tells
you
you
have to
the
pay.
full price, not of a single item.
How much is the full price?
You don't know unless you press the button.
It cost 1 sin to see how much it costs to buy back all your gear. Also, I lied about the amount those fights pay off. And I just realized that because I realized I have it noted down, but it wasn't in the right sheet. Beating any of the mid-tier fights pays off 75,000 sins.
Shit.
Beating any of the 7 sins pays off 150,000 sins.
That's substantially more.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yeah. Whereas death games, of course, as I said, pay off,
No.
they pay. The thing is, a death game has a lot lower payoff, unfortunately. But you're required to attend them. Well, at least a certain number a year.
Right.
At your current level. If you buy your way down one level, then you have to attend one once a month. Which you should find it strange that Baristi said that she was going to. I forgot to mention this. You should have found it strange that Baristi said that she did not have to participate in this death game.
I just assumed that's because she's a badass and they fucking tired of her winning.
I assume it's because she's got a shitload of money.
You know
Or
what's so
shitload
funny
of
is that
connections, as you know, wont to do in her line of work.
it is funny because all of those options are it's a combination of all of those things. So yes.
It's like, you know what? Fuck you.
Sometimes you don't need to know. Sometimes a good assumption is good enough.
Yes. Okay, I thought you guys. By the way, you would have heard in the crowd when Baristi was fighting. She has defeated one of the 7 sins.
Shitload of money.
That might be another reason.
She can
So
literally
why is
probably
she
for
still
lust.
a prostitute?
Then I would actually ask someone else if they could tell me which one that was.
In Before Lust.
For lust.
God damn it! You knew what I was gonna say.
I had to verify it.
It was obvious.
Sex off.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Like Zai always tell me, step it up, senpai.
You know what I just said about assumptions? Sometimes it's better to verify.
Get it? Easy? No one? Boo.
I know. I got it.
You all suck.
Okay, so Belkar, Kaladin, and Gadaversi
No.
Udadak. You guys are headed where?
I was going to go to try to get some bounty hunting done.
I'll follow them anywhere, but I just need to talk with them just to.
If off on his own, I hope someone will notice, but we'll see.
Okay, so that means that Belkar would be off to the Pleasure District, by the way.
And I want
Correct.
On his own.
Well, Kaladin
No,
appears to be
back in
tailing.
the thing, the slot,
As does Doc.
in Mama's bag.
Also, Zai, if you're going to talk to your family, I ask only that you mute yourself.
It's kind of hard to mute yourself on. It's hard to go mute yourself when it's on the iPhone, especially when you lock it. Sorry, but I don't want it auto. I don't want it auto clicking in my pocket. So, yeah. Yeah. Sorry for that. Right. So where are we headed exactly?
Pleasure
headed
District,
towards
your
the
favorite
place
place.
where I can buy weapons.
The Pleasure District, your favorite
Okay,
place.
then we'll.
Alright, so you guys make it to the
Disregard
Pleasure
him.
District, and Belkar appears to say that he has business elsewhere. He heads towards the Red Light District.
Going to find him a nice young rat.
Wait, quick question, just because I'm confused myself. The group without Velka, how many people are that right now?
2.
2.
Yes, it is,
Okay,
yes, it is
continue.
disobeying your orders, by the way. But
Yes. I just wanted to make sure.
Well, we're going to be going in that direction, so hopefully nothing happens.
Because okay, as we're heading to the red light district, wait, where are we headed again, Belkar?
Where are you? I don't know where you're headed.
I'm asking you where you're headed.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go and try to get some bounty hunting done.
But what about staying as a team of 3?
What about it?
I mean, I'm sure you can take care of yourself, but captain's orders and such.
Well, when in prison.
Right,
I
okay.
want to know how you finish that sentence.
When in prison,
Right,
you drop the soap and get raped in the ass anyway.
When you're in prison,
I knew
groups
that.
of 3 are generally a bad thing, anyway.
I didn't know that. Anyway. Okay. So, wait, I need to get... Okay, come closer, everybody. We need to find somewhere a bit more quieter to talk. Like, out of the way, like an alley or something where, no prying eyes
Good enough.
or ears.
okay, so You guys are splitting off then, right?
No. I'm trying to get them to an alley. Wait. Right.
With Belcar.
Yeah, with
Don't
Belcar.
ask.
While we're still a team. Can you hear me?
Okay, give me a moment. You appear to have caught the eyes of the guards. They are looking at you guys closely.
What? Really?
They
All
think
right.
you're about to rob a poor innocent rat, and are prepared to activate your death collars.
What? What? How did this come about?
Clearly, you're trying to coerce him into giving him your funds. How do you think it
I don't
looks when
see how the
you're a
fuck I'm doing
person
that,
leading
but
a? How does you think it looks from the perspective of the guards in this prison when they see a person being led into an alley?
People want to hang out
Pleasure
in the
district?
alley?
Any number of things.
That too. Like, really? People entering alleys in the pleasure district? Shouldn't it be that too
You're
uncommon?
in a prison. Logic doesn't matter in a prison.
And the pleasure district is more than just the red light district. There is the place where you get. It is also the place where you get and buy food. It is also the place where you buy equipment and all those other nice goodies. And then it is also the place where you get healing, and it is also the place where you get fucked. Literally.
Right.
And both ways.
And figuratively, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception if I notice the guards eyeing us, I guess.
Try not
Yes.
to fail.
I'll try.
You see them looking at you.
Nope, that's a no-go. Alright. Not the alley.
We can just
Let's go
talk.
somewhere else. Right, I guess I'll figure something out. Anyway. Fine, let's keep walking to... Where are you headed? Baristi's place?
I'll be right back.
Wait, if Christians be right back, we shouldn't continue, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's not going to help much now, is it?
Right.
Yeah, but where they're heading is to the pleasure district. Belcar's going to get some bounty hunting done in the red light district.
Bounty hunter in the being the strong arm in Baristi's place, not her house, but her place
Place of work.
of work, right?
Or pleasure, however way you see it. So maybe she likes to mix it work and pleasure. Yeah. 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 Wasn't that bad of a joke?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay, Izzy.
Damn, robots!
Robot says it was bad. I'm sorry.
Well,
Izzy.
no, I mean, it would have been better without the heh afterwards, I think. That kind of dragged it out a bit.
Okay.
It's true. As
Damn it.
important in a joke, the punchline is as important as the delivery.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, okay. I tried.
I hate Quaylag.
Well,
And
it's easy.
they ought to
Come on.
hate you as well.
Okay, I have returned. I apologize. My mom wanted to give me my mail and asked me a question. Also, I went to go turn up my fan because I was getting kind of hot in my room.
So take off all your clothes.
I already took off my shirt and socks. That's about as far as I go.
Okay.
I hope you're wearing a singlet.
Oh, what?
What the fuck is a singlet?
Right, black. Never mind.
Okay.
I know what a wife
Anything.
beater is, but I don't know what a singlet is.
I love that
I
name.
did not know that was a thing. I did
Yes,
not
it
know that
is.
was a thing. Okay.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
See, Izzy,
American
Izzy,
culture.
Hold on,
American
hold on.
culture.
I must ask, Izzy, you know what a wife beater is, right?
God, yes.
See, everyone knows what a wife beater is, but you say singlet, I have
No.
no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know what the fuck a white is. See, I am a decent not beat his wife.
What the hell? I just heard like.
I'm not sure.
Hey, somebody
We-
besides Christian started auto-tuning.
We're auto-tuned now, yeah. Dibs on being Kanye.
Can I be T-paid?
Sure.
That depends. Do you know a friend with a boat?
Yes, actually.
then yes, you can be T-Pain.
Have you fucked a mermaid?
If I could, I would.
Okay, yeah, you can be T-Pain. Okay, at any rate, what did his Cybot even say? Because I couldn't hear him.
Despondent.
Yeah, so Psy's the auto-tune, and we can't hear a damn thing.
Yeah.
He's becoming his origins of a robot anyway.
Gotta get your voice box checked out there, Psy.
Does Cybot know what a wife beater is? I just thought about that.
Now he's not.
He lives in
Psy is
Germany.
German.
Such
Of
things
course he
don't
knows
happen.
what a wife beater is.
He is one. Ha ha!
But the thing is,
Fuck you.
Cybot is actually...
Okay, I've fixed my programming. Do I sound better?
Yes, you
Yes.
did.
better.
Yes.
Okay,
Cybot,
I
do
know
you
what a
know-
wife beater is in the sense of a clothing, and yes, I am also a wife beater in the literal sense.
Told you.
I was gonna say, I was fairly certain Cybot actually knows what a wife beater is because he's a cultured German.
Yeah. Right.
I wouldn't say that knowing what a wife beater is makes me a cultured German. It might be true independent of that, but I don't think it's an indication in this particular instance.
Well, only uncultured Australians don't know what stuff is.
I'm just gonna say, wife.
Oh,
That's because
Zai,
we're
just
decent
tell
people
it
down
culture
here.
together don't
Nope.
quite make sense.
No, Zai. It's just basically a sleeveless white. I don't know.
Yeah, in the
the-
chat. It's in the chat.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that's a wife
Name
beater.
comes from the fact that in American culture, actual men who beat their wives have the stereotype of running around in that. That's where the name comes from.
The fact that I run around in that does not make me feel comfortable. Oh man. Okay, so you guys are having a conversation in the back alley then, despite the fact that the guards are
No, we're
watching.
not.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and then we're gonna just walk off to Belkar, Baristi's workplace. That's
Well,
what we're
she's
gonna do.
obviously not there.
Yes, of course.
You do see a line of customers waiting outside, and as you tried to push in,
We're
one
not
of them
pushing in.
said,
We just want to see what's going on.
There's still someone obstructing your view. It is a huge man with red hair tied back in a, well, I wouldn't call it a ponytail. Some might, I wouldn't. He also has a huge sword on its back, which is clearly inscribed with some kind of magic on it.
Ah,
Dude's
I would push
rich.
this guy.
He also
Wait.
is wearing a kilt.
Oh God, is it fucking that dude from Samurai Jack, the Scottish guy?
Ah, yes!
Big man. Big man. As Kaladin looks up at his towering body from behind. Oh.
What do you
And-
want? He says, turning around to you.
Oh, I was just wondering what's the line for.
What do you think the line's for?
To get inside, but well, that's obvious, but something's a bit more specific, I'd assume. I didn't think it'd be this stacked.
Did you not see Barissa's fight today?
I did not because I had a fight earlier.
Because
so
you're
I
not a
didn't have
man
time
of
to-
taste.
It shows. Sure, yeah, you can have that. Anyway,
Right, we're all in line to sign up for our turn. Which you're currently about to cut in the line.
oh
Get to
no,
the-
I wasn't gonna push it. No, I just was asking. Also, I looked to Balcard. Do you need to still get inside? Because the line is really long.
I think if we say that we are her employed assistants,
Right.
maybe you could get through further, but as for me, I'm not really interested in getting through this line. I don't think that the captain would be too pleased in you, Kaladin.
Thing is, I still need to talk with you guys, but I guess I can leave that for later. Specifically, I think I know someone else who I can speak to about this problem of mine.
Someone is
Which, in that case,
investigations, but anyway.
it's Kaladin. What do you expect? He's not gonna get anything. Anyway, well.
Okay, what was it exactly that you wanted to talk to me about?
Are you out of character, in character?
In character.
Okay. Not something I can say out loud.
Troubling, I
It
suppose.
It's not troubling, but involves my previous profession, you could say.
With the slaves and the whatnot?
Well, with how I did that, yes. My specialty, you could say.
Okay. And how does
I
that
would need-
involve me?
I mind you
Well, it
guys, if
doesn't
you're
involve-
going to go have this conversation, you might want to take it a wee bit farther away from here.
Well, we tried that, but then guards started eyeing us, so I figured in a crowd would be
Keeps
probably the
talking
best.
to you with the random dude that's standing in line in front of you.
Well, he seems like look at him. He looks friendly. Kind of got this most innocent smile ever. He does look friendly. I think so.
Yeah, a little wee milk drinker like you? No. Don't talk to me.
Oh, sorry. Just trying to be a bit more nice. Don't want to make any.
Basket face,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, actually we got a word for you where I come from. A few.
I'd assume so. They call me a lot
Clyde
of
Drake,
things.
Rock, gather up, Totten, Black Dolly, Bleeding Gum Rail, Jesse, Oaf looking schooner enough, ye plucky Sean milk drinking, soy face, ship shield, mid sniveling, warm-eyed, hot and blowed, vil, sturchy, calibrate daddy.
Out of character. Do you actually prepare that for me?
Yes.
No, that was a whole bunch of made-up shit.
Nope, they're all words.
Not in any vocabulary I've heard.
They're
Maybe it's because the accent kind of blurred it.
Gomeril Scottish.
Yeah, still iffy on some of those.
I liked it.
Do you want me to say it slower?
No.
Clack drip
No,
ball,
Was that-
gather up blight maw, Bletherin Gomeril,
Excuse
Jesse
me.
Elf looking schooner, Neff plucky, Shan milk drinking, soy face shill pit, Mimmuth, sniveling worm-eyed, hot and blow, Val stochi calibrak teddy.
Was that in character?
No, that was for Gnome's sake, because he didn't
Okay.
because for a Scotsman he didn't recognize any of the Scots.
Yeah, but like 90% of those weren't Scottish at all.
They are. The
Mhm.
reason why I can say this for certain is because
Okay.
this was taken. This line is taken directly from the Scotsman.
Soy has no place in the Scottish vocabulary.
It is if you're talking about a person who eats soy and insulting them. Because if you're calling him a soy face shill pit, that means he stuffs his mouth full of soil to the stuffs his mouth full of soy to the point where he looks like he's, well, pretty much like he's got shit smeared on his face. Instead of shit, it's soy.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me your Scotland card now.
No.
That's a very, yeah, sure.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on.
That was in character after he said that line of hubbly bub that Kaladin will, to himself. I didn't understand a thing, but that was probably an insult in his mind.
That
was
was an insult.
Yes. Anyway, I'm willing to wait in line because I do need to see Baristi later. But if you want to go ahead and go inside, I guess I'll follow you because
He looks at you. Given that you're the wee milk drinker who, what star fight did you do? 2, 1?
oh, you were there for that one, right?
Oh yeah, I saw you, big coward.
Well, a guy's got to make money somehow to survive another day.
And so your way of making money is to do piss-on fights.
It's called having a safety blanket, I guess. I was in a
Or
fight
like
earlier,
a wet blanket
but
over your head.
see, all I care right now is about living, just surviving the next day. I don't care what I have to do, whether it's, cowardly
you ain't
or
really
not.
doing much of a living thing if you're going to go killing piddly puke monsters and call that a living.
Well, surviving.
Perhaps if you did a bit more living, you could eat a decent meal and have a decent weapon, and maybe not look so paper thin.
You should tell him that you did.
And
this.
I'm sure you're an expert in that, but I don't think you'd have the time to teach me these ways.
I wouldn't teach you these ways. Looks like you couldn't even pick up a sword.
Well, I'd be almost willing to take you up on that offer.
You're allowed to challenge people.
Don't do it, nigga. Don't do
I'm not!
Good.
This is clearly not a trap.
Not
Duh.
at all.
But you see, I have things to do.
Do those things include being a pathetic sack of scum?
Well, sure. You can think what you want, but I do what I need to do.
And that is being a pathetic sack of weakling scum who can't pick a fight with anything bigger than, oh, let's see, it comes up to his knee. Would you like to go kick a rat? That seems about on your level.
If it comes to surviving for that, sure.
Shakes his head.
Anything else?
You're a pathetic little man, and I pity any day and any person who would commit themselves to you. If you have a woman, tell her to give me a call. I guarantee I'd give her a better fucking than you ever could.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm smart enough to know not to pick a fight with you. It's fine.
He turns back around in the line.
Friendly people, aren't they?
This is of
Anyway.
course Unadoc and Belcar.
No shit, yes.
I don't think no one's paying attention right now.
I don't think they are either.
Oh, I
Well,
am.
John said he'd be right back.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Anyway,
Maybe no one's just speechless. It's like, damn, he just got served.
I'm right here.
anyway. Since I can't talk to you guys anywhere, you guys can go off and do your own thing, or we can go inside. Because I do need to see Baristi. Bit of that.
Christy isn't here.
I'm talking to Idadak.
No, I'm telling you this. As the
Christy's
DM,
Well, I'm willing to wait.
where do you think she's the first place she's going to go after she's been in an arena fight is?
Either home or here.
Okay, you'll wait here then.
Unless,
probably
no,
gonna
it's like, no, I'm gonna ask, it's like, do you guys want to wait here? If I need to see Baristi, should I wait here or should we go back home? We can do some shopping before we head back, if that's the case.
Well, I need to do some shopping one way or the other.
Alright then. We'll go shopping. And then we'll head back
We'll
to
buy some
Baristi's place.
shoes and a new dress, and it'll just be so fun.
Is that
Sorry.
the Scottish man?
No.
Okay.
Though I should have him insulting you more.
See, it's a trap. Led to lead Kaladin to prove his masculinity. He doesn't need to prove it to anyone. He just knows he's doing what he needs to do.
Right now, it is currently 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
That means the death game's tomorrow, isn't it?
Right, but I do need to
Day
talk to
after
Baristi.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's day after tomorrow, Jack. I mean, Izzy.
Jack's here.
Right. Anyway, so what do you need to shop for? Gnome.
I need to find myself a crossbow.
Alrighty. Let us go to where we buy these things for you. Is Josh still away?
No, I'm here.
Alright, what about you, Belcar? Me and Uda gonna go... Okay, no, how about this? You do your little thing in here. We meet back outside in an hour. You get your bounties, whatever. Do what you need to do. Meet back here in an hour. And then we head back to Baristi's place. Does
Okay.
that sound?
My business might take longer than an hour, but
I'll give you an extra 30 minutes that we'll wait.
I mean, just go on without me. Basically, is what I'm saying.
I try to stick us as a team of 3 as much as we can.
We're gonna need to split up at some point.
Right, and this will be the point. I'm just, at least the captain said I have made an effort to try and keep us together. But if your job requires it, then so be it. Seem fair?
I mean, I guess you guys could accompany me, but I'm not sure how good for business that's gonna be.
Nah, that's out of the question. You go off on alone here. Like I said, meet back here in an hour. If you're not here within half an hour after the rendezvous time, we'll head back without you. How's that sound?
Okay, sure.
All right. Okay, we'll be off then. And Ulidak and Calvin will now head to where we buy weapons.
Yay!
Wait, didn't I say earlier I was going there too? I got kind of lost with what
Yeah,
was
well,
going
but
on.
you know-
You're going there with Enoch and Jack and Donna, so we might, converge there if the timing is right.
Okay, I got confused there, but yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, it will probably be a good 7 or 6 minutes before they arrive at the shop.
Right.
Which means we have
So-
just enough time to start a fight for them to show up and make it one-sided. Moving along.
Anyway, I'm gonna apologize, but I have to exit map tool, so I'll stay on my iPhone for as long as I can, but I need to move my laptop around, so I won't be in map tools. Is that okay? All right. Sorry. Anyway, so me and Udak will head to where we buy the weapons.
Actually, it'd take more than 76 minutes because just taking the elevator back up is going to take 10 minutes. So I'd say it'd be about 20 minutes before they arrive. So I do have to wait. I cut off because you guys obviously have to take the elevator to. What was I thinking? Shut up.
So we're jumping back to Jack, Enoch, and Donna and Cardav first.
No.
Okay.
We'll go to Belcar first.
Okay, so the most efficient way to handle this is probably just to have me make a profession roll.
All right, Belcar's business first.
Okay, so Belcar, you try and squeeze past this man. As he looks down at you, he's like, "Hey, we."
Oh no, I'm not necessarily going to. What's her name? I'm just going to go around and see if anyone has any debts that need to be forcibly collected.
Ah, yes. All right, so you walk past, all the riffraff. As you see a rat folk not unlike yourself. She is dressed quite nicely.
I will walk up and introduce myself as Belcar the Mighty Rat.
She looks at you. Ah, yes. I have seen you fight.
Quite impressive, no?
Indeed, you would make for superior breeding of species. Yes.
Oh,
Well,
reason
we're getting
why
right
I'm
down
here.
to it, aren't we?
I think I know how you're getting paid.
Would be fine by Belcar.
Belcar, I will become the breeding machine. Accept my superior seed, all of you. Sorry, I could not help myself.
Anyway, the reason why I'm here is I was wondering if you or anyone you know might have some debtors who are being a little bit more hesitant about paying than they should.
Ah, yes, I was told about you. You came here yesterday offering to collect funds for us. Yes?
Correct. That is correct. That's kind of my business, as it were.
She, clears her throat for a bit. Give me a moment. Oh my god, computer. Why are you being so slow when you open up my documents for names? I hate you. I hate you.
It hates you too.
I know it does.
Good.
If it didn't, then I don't think I could get along with my computer if I didn't hate it and it didn't hate me. Because I run on relationships fueled on hate.
How do you live?
Because hate...
Spitefully.
the hate- yes, I was like, the hate fuels me.
Question is, how do the women live with him?
Women love hate more than they love love.
You know what? I can't even argue with that, can I?
No, not at all. Alright,
Prepare for more hate towards us.
she introduces
Something,
herself
something,
as Jix, by the way. She's also the person who runs this fine place.
Well, Jix, it's very nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well. Been running this place for a long time now. Yes, yes.
And you run a very fine establishment, if I can say so myself.
Yes, though some would seek to take it away from me. Yes, yes.
Who might that be?
Up and coming people who get more attention than me. Yes, yes.
Well, maybe they're problems that can be dealt with in time.
Perhaps. In the meantime, though, she scribbles down a list of names and a list of essentially areas where you can find them, and looking at your caller what time they will be there, she's like, make sure you are not caught off the wrong floor. Yes, yes, I am sure you are aware, but if you are caught on a floor 2 levels higher than yourself, you will be killed by your death caller.
And I assume that there's no circumventing that.
No, it is an immediate thing.
Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose I'll have to wait until they come here, won't I?
Perhaps, yes, yes. But then how will you occupy your time?
I'm sure I can find ways. Says suggestively.
She grabs you by the collar of your shirt and takes you upstairs.
Very well. Okay, anyway, there's my profession check.
Wait, we have to roll profession to do well in bed?
Well, no. I'm saying for...
Dude, he's gotta find
That
the
depends
bounty.
on your profession.
That's true.
And this is an appropriate moment for giggity.
Thank you.
Anyway, for when my profession becomes relevant...
Righto then. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save, by the way.
I was going to suggest it, but I wasn't sure if you'd actually do it.
Belcar the Mighty Rat does indeed last for 3 hours.
So you see, CA made me roll for my first time at Lyra, so yeah, he does it.
Oh, I know. Though I'm pretty certain I suggested this at least once.
Yes. So, Belcar the Mighty Rat does indeed last 3 hours, and, Jix is very impressed by this. And invites you to come back for further payment whenever you desire.
Yay, business contacts.
And also informs you that if you ever need any information, she can help you with that.
It's
Excellent.
like I'm actually climbing the corporate ladder.
I will very much look forward to coming back.
He will gladly fall on this grenade.
Enoch just imagines the 2 rat bodies pressing close to each other. Am I going to describe this in detail? I don't want to.
No.
Please God, no, please.
Because I totally can.
If you start, I'm going to mute the sound in the stream. And then I'm going to kick you from the call.
I'm a horrible person at times, and I am fully aware of this.
Good.
Alrighty. So, your profession bounty hunter does indeed allow you to track down a few of them. And now I want you to roll me an intimidate check.
Okay, one moment.
Or you can roll diplomacy first, whichever you prefer.
Intimidate's probably more relevant.
These targets are human, dwarf, and elf. If you have any bonus, and this is respectively, if you have any bonuses to them, perhaps from your ranger class, do not forget to add those in.
Okay, so here's for the human. Ooh, intimidate. And here's for the other two.
Holy shit.
Well, that dwarf got intimidated the fuck by you.
Ratman, bruh.
Alrighty, so when you approach the I'm just gonna RP these things out for you because that's fair. When you approach the guy, he's actually inside the bar, sitting here floating with other girls, and they are paying him not much mind because Jix told them not to associate with him until he pays. So he's sitting there in the corner, sulking, and trying to force the girls into conversation with him.
Belcar would walk up and say, "Hello there, friend.
What do you want, rat?"
I hear that you've been a little bit behind on your payments."
Ah, my God. Are you gonna get on me for it too? What are you, some kind of bouncer?
See, that's a problem for... It's not Jinx, but I want to say Jinx.
I know you do.
You see, that's a problem for Jinx. And what's a problem for Jinx is a problem for me.
How in the world do you know Jix?
Let's just say she's a friend of mine, shall we?
Well, I suppose all rats do probably know each other in some way.
So you're going to pay what you owe, understand?
What if I say I don't have the sins on me right now for it?
I look at his collar. Can I tell how many sins he has by looking at his collar?
You can.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but you cannot. But why? But you can assume by the fact that he looks well fed that he obviously has some kind of funds.
Then let's just say either you won't be eating or Jix will put you to work until you do.
Well, your intimidate passes. He goes, "How many sins do I owe her?" The answer is 50.
50.
Do I just transfer it to you?
Sure, you give it to me and I'll give it to her.
He goes ahead and gives you the sin. And he's like, "I hope she chokes on it."
Well, that is entirely possible.
I see what you did there. Alrighty. The next person is the dwarf chap. You only find him a bit after exploring this the pleasure district for a bit, and you find him at the weapons shop, trying to purchase.
Hello, Shorty.
Shouty.
He looks at you. He's just like, "Oh, hi there, fella. How you doing?"
Better than you.
Yeah, I don't quite get what you're aiming at here.
What I'm aiming at is that you owe money. And you're going to pay that money.
He nods and says, he's like, "Yeah, I saw you stab the ever-living shit out of those ant kegs, so,
Assuming you'd like to avoid that. Let's have you pay that, shall we?
He turns back to the person at the counter. "I don't think I'll be needing the axe today. 100 sins, right?"
Do I want to say make it 150? I do. Let's call it interest.
I'm pretty sure that's extortion.
It is. Which is against the rules, but as long as he's not getting caught doing it, it won't be a problem.
Oh, so it would get me killed?
If you're caught, yes.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll just take the 100.
Okay. All right, so he transferred the 100 cents. He's like, "Have a good day, Belcotter." Right? That's your name.
Correct. Yeah. Look forward to seeing me in the pits again. From this point, we have no problem. So go back about your way. Just don't do it again.
Yes, Belcotter. We're good here. He says as he runs out as fast as a dwarf can, kind of tripping over his own feet. Alrighty. The last person, of course. Alrighty. So the last person, of course, is an elf, and you find him in the cafeteria. You can find him in the cafeteria reading a book.
I'll walk up and sit next to him.
Oh, what do you want?
It's not so much what I want as what Jinx wants.
You keep calling her that.
He's gonna keep. You realize he has his own terms for things.
Yes, I
Jinx
know.
Jinx is Jinx. Soul. Sins is souls. And what was the other one? I don't know. It's like Bushisms except more entertaining.
Yes.
I think it should become a theme that Belka cannot name things by their rightful term.
That's true. Belkar could just be really bad with nouns.
I like this. Well, this is now a thing.
Should I put that under flaws or?
If you want to take it as a flaw, every single time you do it, every single time you engage in this flaw, and it's not like obvious, I will. I may give you a small EXP bonus, maybe 1 to 10 EXP.
Where's my EXP bonus for spaghetti?
You do.
I know, I know, it's okay. I'm just kidding.
It's wrapped into your roleplay XP.
Yeah.
So I understand that you owe Jinx some money.
I do. Yes.
You're going to be paying that money.
He looks at you. No.
You understand that you are in her territory right now, right?
That is correct. Yes.
Oh God, the voice.
Yep. I'm guessing that people wouldn't miss you too much, and this is a pretty good place to, well, let's just say people have a tendency to disappear here.
If you are threatening me, I will call the guards.
When did I say I was threatening you? I was just saying that people in this place have a tendency to disappear.
I have no
Science.
intent. I have no intent to pay her today, tomorrow, or within the next week. When I have participated in the death games and have made out with my 1,000, I will consider paying her.
That's not going to work for her.
I believe we are at an impasse then. For you see, I'm not going to pay you, and you will not leave until I give you payment. This is correct?
So, Gnome, did you tell me that you needed experiments yet, or is that something to come in the future?
I would have mentioned it by this point, I believe. Yes.
Do I have a
Experimentation
snowshoe?
is a go.
What? Did I just hear that question?
Science.
No. I heard, do I have a snowshoe?
He did say that, yes.
I did say that.
No, your snowshoes were confiscated because they're too powerful a weapon.
Damn it.
Okay, you need to go to the forge and find somebody who can make you a metal snowshoe.
I say, well, you know, if that's how you want to do this, that's okay. But just be aware that there might be unintended side effects.
I will inform you that unfortunately I am not intimidated by rats.
I see. Okay, so what Belkar's going to do is he's going to follow him to somewhere that it looks beneficial to ambush him, at which point he'll knock him unconscious and take him back to Gnome.
Alrighty. Roll me a stealth check and then roll me an attack roll.
That's 22 minus 5.
That's a pass on the stealth check, surprisingly.
Okay, and my attack roll. Melee attack roll 14. What? I don't think that that's possible.
How did that
Okay.
even output a 1?
I don't know.
I don't even...
Look at how you wrote it. There's an underscore, not a plus.
Yeah, but I still don't know how that comes up with 1.
Well, I would say it simply doesn't process the 14.
I guess, yeah. Okay, anyway.
Non-lethal damage, I'm assuming, correct?
Of course.
Alrighty, so that means your Death Collar doesn't activate and kill you.
Yep, that was the idea.
Alrighty, so you go ahead and drag this guy back to Baristi's estate. On your way, though, you do get stopped by a guard.
Oh, I'm sorry about my friend here. He had a little bit too much to drink.
Roll me the bluff check. That is...
Ah, shit.
Wow!
Well, so much for... Yeah.
Did a car just come by here?
The guard notices the bruises and contusions on the elf as he goes, I'm gonna have to ask you to put the elf down.
Okay. Look, I'm just trying to make sure that he gets home safe.
Right, I'm going to take him to the infirmary now.
Very well.
If you are smart, you will make yourself scarce. What's your name?
My name is Jack.
Oh! Damn it!
If I find sufficient evidence... Well, roll me another bluff check, by the way, just in case. Okay, that was actually a pass. He's like, if I find out that you're responsible for this, I will make sure that you will receive a deduction in sins.
So,
okay.
Does this make 2 research subjects?
I'm guessing that trying to knock out the guard would be a poor decision.
Probably would be.
I gotta ask, why the first name Belcoff thought of was Jack?
No reason.
Ain't like you trying to pin it, oh, I'll be fine. Hopefully they can tell the difference between a fucking rat and a fucking human.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that, yeah. I mean, Jack is enough of a nondescript name that I don't think they would tie it to you, Jack, and even if they did, you're, not a rat.
That actually is one of the better... Actually is the better size of what he just did. The name Jack is really common. And, well, how do I put it? How can they be sure that... How many rats do you think are named Jack in here?
Probably a fair amount.
Watch them all get fucked at once. Alright. So... Because that takes Belcar over the course of about 6 hours to do, we're going to skip to the rest of you guys. But I hope Josh enjoyed that.
It was fun.
Alrighty. Let's go back to those guys back 6 hours earlier. No, not Carnap. Kaladin, Kaladin and Utadak are at the shop.
Hola.
Mining the shop right now is a gnome.
Even better.
What is that doing?
I suppose I would have to approach him and see whether or not he has what I'm looking for.
He is currently smashing walnuts and eating them, by the way.
slightly strange, but okay. Excuse me, sir.
Crack! Can I help you?
Well, I was wondering if you had any light crossbows kicking around.
Yeah. I said yes.
And how much are they?
35 cents?
Okay, yeah, sure. Sounds good to me.
You need to buy ammo with that?
I could probably use some. Say, well, how many do you sell in a pack?
10 for 1 cent. He says with a bit of a cheery smile. 'Cause it rhymes.
Give me 2 packs.
Alrighty. 2 packs of crossbow bolts and a light crossbow that comes up to a total of 37 cents.
You got it.
Alright. Josh, you heard him. Deduct 37 cents.
Yep. Give me just a second. I got back into playing Dark Souls, so it'll be a minute.
Okay, then I'll go up to the shopkeeper. So what about for a crossbow of a bit of a larger caliber?
Heavy crossbow?
Sure, let's hear it.
50 cents.
50 cents.
I'll do that. And give me 5 packs.
Alrighty. That makes your total come up to 55 cents.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Actually, go ahead and just type this in the chat.
Yeah, that actually probably would be a better idea, just so that it can be deducted later.
Typed. Oh, also, while I'm here, might as well see if I can grab something. Do you have a simple mask?
Yeah, suck it, Quayleg.
He's looks at you. He's like, "We have mask, yes. Why you want a mask?"
Because it helps me.
He
That's
looks
not
at
a
you.
bad idea.
He looks at you confused. I'm not quite sure how that helps you, sir.
People don't take me as seriously. Anyway, can I...
And they don't recognize you and would have a much harder time challenging you.
Yes, but I'm not gonna tell him that.
Yes.
I'm just gonna play it off as a confidence issue.
Mm-hmm. Sure, yeah. Say what you like there, bud.
Right.
All right
So-
then. Well, if you want a mask, what do you? Well, you don't have masks on stock. But if you want us to make one, I could give an order back to the people in the forge.
How much would that, set me back then?
What do you want it made out of?
What is a cheap solid material that's not cloth?
Wood.
I guess that would suffice, yes. Nothing simple, no intricate patterns, just a mask with eye holes, really.
I should warn you. You should watch the splinters in your face.
I
What's
guess it
cheap?
cost me extra if I wanted it smoothed out.
Well, wouldn't the iron one be pretty cheap? Cause iron ore is cheap, ain't it?
Okay,
Is it?
what about something that wouldn't splinter my face then, sir?
Are you talking about copper, bronze, iron? Are you stupid
Cheapest of the
enough to-
3.
So a bronze mask then?
Does that have any... Well, you're about to say something about stupid enough. What was that going to lead to?
Well, if you're stupid enough to forge a mask out of gold,
Well, I don't have... Do I look like I have a lot of money?
no.
As Kaladin shrugs. Well, there you go. Well, if bronze is
And
the
honestly,
cheapest...
we get the broadcast of the pit fights up here while we're working, right?
So I guess you saw it, right? I didn't. I thought this was more of a buy to see one match at a time, not buy to see someone as pathetic as a one-star fight. I thought no one was going to watch it.
Everybody goes to watch at least one fight, and if you're
And they
smart, you try to make as many bets as you can.
And so they thought, let's go see the one-star fight. I guess prison people are weird. Like that.
I'm a prison person. Are you calling me weird, sir?
No, actually, no. I wouldn't say weird in the wrong way. You say,
All right, what's
You're
the
really
right?
nice.
What is the right way to call somebody weird then?
in the nicest way possible.
Eccentric.
And it's and he's got like a genuine smile. He likes this. Callan likes this kind of banter.
Yes.
What is your name anyway?
God damn it! Now I have to. Game.
Name him Dampe. Dampe.
No.
Name him Grumpy.
I hate you, Izzy, because now I know why.
Good.
But that doesn't make it any better. Mel. There we go.
Mal?
Mel Macy.
Mal Macy. Oh. And are you the only person who sells these kind of goods around here, or are there other shops?
Well, I suppose you could go out to some of the scabbers out in front, but
Well, I'll promise to come back here
Yeah.
every time. I'll promise to come back here each time I need to buy something. I like you.
he kind of looks disturbed by that statement.
Right. Anyway. So, bronze mask. Simple design. Just need eye holes.
You don't want a hole for the mouth or the nose?
Well, with sufficient breathing space. Maybe punch a few holes for breathing.
All right, one sin. Just come and pick it up tomorrow.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Or if you want to pay an extra sin, we can have it delivered to wherever it is you're staying.
Actually, let's do that. It's a lot easier.
2 sins then.
What would 5 cents get me then? Something that make it. Actually, you know what? Never mind. It sounds silly when I think about it.
It's never too
2 sins.
silly that you can't give us more of your sins.
This nigga will chop your pants off. I'm just saying.
All right. Here's the 2 cents. Send it down to. I don't know what to call Baristi's house.
Baristi's estate.
Is that what it's called? Okay. Thought it had a fancy name or something. Anyway, send it down to Baristi's estate.
He kind of looks at you
Um,
for a moment. Why are you having packages sent to Baristi's estate?
I looked at the
Hmm?
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Udadoc is too busy looking at all the shiny stuff.
Udodoc,
Because Because things got complicated. A friend of mine.
Use
A
intelligence
friend of a
check.
friend. Huh?
Use an intelligence check to see if this might be a good idea. Or what you should say, maybe. Or maybe wisdom, I don't know.
Protest.
Don't listen. Don't
Telling
listen.
him anything is a bad idea.
Mm. Well, what else am I supposed to say? Well, things are things, reasons. I don't really need it. I don't really know.
Is the reason that you're fucking Baristi?
Just say yes.
I don't want to toot any horns, but just send it there, please.
He shakes his head as he's like, "You're gonna make a lot of men angry like that.
Again.
I hope your name isn't posted on that board."
Now you see why I need the mask.
Yeah, I see. Oh,
Well,
unfortunately, our forgeman is sick today, so we don't have anyone working back the forge, which means you'll have to. All our orders are on hold until tomorrow morning.
That's okay, I guess, so long as
Jack.
what?
But assuming all goes well, it'll be to you tomorrow afternoon.
Sounds great. So, just do me a favor, keep it on the down low, Mal. Is that okay? I'll throw in an
Thumbs
extra
up.
sin for you.
Those a thumbs up. No problem.
And I'll throw him an extra 1 sin for, keep it on the down low.
Nods his head. Have a good day, sirs.
Alright.
This is my one shot.
Is he? All right. So you guys head back to Baristi's estate, whereas within a 5-minute period, of course, Jack, Enoch, Cardav, and Donna make their way to the same person. Hello there, sirs. How can I help you?
Hi there.
Oh,
Do I-
and madam, I'm sorry.
Do I notice the guy? Do I see the guy from last time I made a deal with?
Nope.
Fuck it, I'm to make a deal with this guy.
Could we possibly have run into each other on the way?
No, you just miss each other.
Okay.
Do I notice anything strange about the shop today?
He's a gnome.
The
No, I
shop-
mean like
the
force
shop.
workers wise.
Oh, about the shop?
I think
No,
he's wondering
nothing-
whether or not he can hear a lack of metal working in the back.
Oh!
Yes.
Yes, roll me a perception check.
Come on, good roll.
And calling a 1. Ah, no, I was wrong. Okay.
You try to predict my rolls.
Yeah, no, I can't do that for you. If it's gnome or Cybot, then yeah, I can probably predict it. It's gonna be between 1 and 5.
Make a prediction.
3.
Ha!
The fuck?
I conclude we need to do this more often.
What?
Yeah, I think I need to do that more often. I agree with Sai.
I mean, he's predicting it, and you roll a net 20 to, basically.
Yeah.
It's like you
Flip him
roll-
off.
It's like you roll in spite of me.
Okay, so do I notice?
Yes, you do notice that there is no sound of hammers, or there's no distinct hiss of hammers. There's no smell of sulfurs or working irons or anything like that in the air. It's very quiet in the back.
My good friend, I put a finger behind. I give him the look of, hold on just a sec. My friend, it seems like you don't have that many people working for you today. It sounds very quiet back there.
Yes, our blacksmith is currently sick, and we are in a position where most of our other smiths are busy with taking care of their other business. Yes.
Well, this sounds like a perfect opportunity. I know how to smith. In fact, I'm a very good smith.
I also noticed that you have a 5 on your collar. You
You don't have
can't
to
be
pay.
paid.
You don't have to pay me. We could easily, come to an agreement of, discounts maybe. I mean, you need a smith. I could use a discount.
Diplomacy.
Come on, diplomacy. What is my diplomacy? A 12. Am I going to get an assist on this diplomacy?
Enoch is just walking through the shop, just looking around. He's not even paying attention, really.
Carter?
Sure. He's quite a good smith. He's made a thing or two for me in the past. And I will roll my diplomacy as well for the assist, which is... There it is. And there we go.
That is a pass on the assist. That's a 31. Well, given that we have over 50 back orders today, just from this hour, actually, I suppose if I get you in the back there and get you to working, we can work out some kind of arrangement. A 5% discount, maybe?
10%?
6%.
How about 7? Maybe halfway at least.
Deal.
Thank you. I will gladly help you out.
Good. Name's Mel, by the way.
Hold up my hand. Name's Jack.
All right, Jack, get in the back.
Gladly. That rhymed.
I have a penchant for it. I really like things that rhyme. Actually, you'll come to
Yeah.
discover this in time.
That sounds like a great thing.
Well, some people call it a mental disorder.
Don't fool with me.
Righto then. He turns to Carter up. He goes, "But I'm assuming since you're here, you have something that you want to order."
I was wondering if you had any heavy crossbows and bolts.
Heavy crossbows, of course. I actually sold one not but 5 minutes ago.
Ah, well. Good thing you
Yeah.
got Smith then, because business must be picking up.
Right then, turns back to Jack. Hey Jack, bring a crossbow out from the back, would you?
I go get it.
And this is where you see the storeroom. This room is large. You remember that scene from The Matrix with the gun racks?
Yes.
It's
All
like
over
that.
the guns. Oh my god.
It's like that with
I just-
swords and axes and crossbows and everything.
I just a little in my pants. I get the crossbow full. Here you go.
I'm assuming you'll need both bolts as well, correct?
How much for, or how do the bolts sell, like, in quantity?
Ten per-
I'll take
It's-
100.
He's gonna say, right. Normally, as I said, it's just supposed to be 1 cent will get you 10. But yes, 100. That will cost you 10 cents.
Aye.
All right, so your total will come up to 60 cents. Is there anything else I can get for you today? Maybe some nice armor?
I think I'm good with the armor I have. Kind of thinks about it for a moment. Do you have any, I don't know, caps or something to protect my head?
You mean like a helmet?
Aye.
Yes, we do. By the way, helmets are normally considered a part of armor. By the way, like when you buy a set of leather armor, it does have a leather cap that comes with it.
Oh, I wasn't sure if leather armor had one.
Yeah, I figured you weren't aware of that, so we should.
I
let you
figured
know.
like most armor had it, but I wasn't sure about the lighter ones. But yeah, okay. Never mind that then.
Okay. If you're looking to buy just the metal capping to place over your helmet already, though, I can help you with that.
Out of character, would that actually benefit me in any way, or would I just be throwing sins away?
You'd be throwing sins away.
Yeah, let's not do that then. No, thank you. I'll just take the crossbow and such, and Carter will transfer the 60 sins.
No, it's
down
set.
Yeah, there we go. And that's deducted.
Righty. Let me think then. Oh, make sure you make sure you note it inside the.
I already have it recorded.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and I
Alrighty.
got it on my sheet as well. So
Alrighty. Also, if you're interested in buying, well, technically we're not supposed to. We're told it's supposed to be mostly the job of the doctoral department, but we have a kind of small deal with them. If you want to buy some potions from us, we're okay with doing that for you too.
What kind of potions are you selling?
What kind of potion do you buy?
Any healing?
Of course, we have those in mass quantity.
Sorry, out of character here for a quick question. Does using a potion count against the no magic rule? That's kind of unclear, really.
Technically, when you drink a potion, you are casting the spell on yourself.
Right, that's what I thought as well. That's why I'm...
Which means that the potions are only useful inside two places. Death Games and the Pit.
I thought Death Games explicitly said no magic, or most of them anyway. Unless
Most
they're
of them
specifically
do.
allowed. Alright.
Exactly.
But the Blade Run specifically was not
No
allowed.
magic. Yes.
Exactly, so yeah. Alright. Continue, please.
Alright, yes. Yes, we sell health potions, and we also sell... Well, we have a small subsection of alchemists who work for us in processing plants who make poisons as well.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Mind you, if you're caught poisoning another prisoner, that's on you.
Do you happen to have some healing potions for minor wounds?
That I have in mass quantity, he says, as he goes to a chest on the upper counters, and you see him, eh.
Do you need help?
I'll go ahead and get him. I'll go ahead and get it for him.
Alright, he gets it down as he kind of just looks down embarrassed. Unlocks
It's
the chest.
okay.
It's, the thing is, even for a gnome, I'm not going to say the word.
It's not like you had a choice. Don't worry about it.
Yes. He, unlocks the chest, and when he opens it, this thing is full of potions!
Jesus.
Can I tell if there are any, let's say, extraordinary stuff there that you wouldn't expect?
Any kind of potion that can exist has the possibility... Oh, sorry. Any potion that can exist has the possibility of being in this chest, including stone skin.
That's an awfully specific one, but oh, fair enough. Alright. Well, anything else you'd like, Jack?
Me?
Well, is anyone else here named Jack?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry, I was distracted I was distracted for a bit. What do you need, Enoch?
Forget it.
Going back to...
Oh, and this is where Donna takes the opportunity, comes up, and she's like, okay, I want a breastplate. Mel kind of looks at her chest. I imagine you need one. 200 cents.
You know, Grons. Oh.
As, what is Jack doing?
Oh, Jack was gonna go get the breastplate.
Okay. There's a second room, by the way, for armors and shields, and not unlike the one with weapons. Just sweet Jesus.
If I didn't like shield, I would make this place my home. I'll go ahead and get the breastplate.
Just in general, in the shop, was there anything that extraordinary you wouldn't expect, like a sort of exotic weapon that you really wouldn't.
Oh, you can find
Expect
you can find almost anything in here, and if it's not in here, you can request it to be made.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not looking for something specific. I was just curious if that was a thing about this shop or not.
Well, considering that they have people from thousands of different continents, including the wild continents, coming inside this prison and making stuff, highly likely that you're gonna have some really exotic shit coming in.
Sadly,
Right.
I do not have a katana.
No, they did not have katanas. Because only Jaeger and Scum use katanas.
Hey now.
What was that song?
Rats are better than everyone else.
No.
Not that song. We all know that song.
Hey, come on and take it. Oh no.
We're not gonna take it anymore. I miss when UA had a 12-hour loop version of just the chorus for that song. You'd be surprised how long you can listen to it without noticing that it's looping. Anything else anyone getting?
Oh yeah, I gave it down a little bit. I think this fits. Yes, maybe. Yes, no.
Yes, no,
Well,
maybe so.
she secures it over her clothes, and she's like, "It fits."
Good.
Is there a grappling hook?
Yes.
How much for this? Pointing to the hook, obviously.
6 cents.
Bought.
I get in the grappling hook.
That one's just up on the wall, so you can just take it down.
I grab it.
Alrighty. So how many health potions are you guys... I'm assuming you guys already went up to the potions page to look at the price of potions, correct? Or do you want me to do it? Yeah.
No. I just need a minor wounds one. That's all.
Wait, so wouldn't having been healed by the medics have counted as casting magic then?
They don't... You notice how he injected them with a syringe.
Right.
And they don't use magic to heal you. They use a mutagenic agent.
Oh, okay.
Side effects are not told to you, ever.
But
Oops.
oh well, okay. I just remember asking last session, and you said it was a healing potion, and there was no difference.
Equivalent to a healing potion. There's no difference between them. Yes.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
it was light. But that would be 50 cents then anyway. It's light wounds, my bad.
Right. Are you going to... Man, my voice cracked bad there. It is time for me to go downstairs, and we'll take a 5-minute break after this, because I clearly need to go downstairs and go grab something to drink.
Right.
Um,
But it's bought. Yes, it is.
alrighty. Anyone else?
I'm gonna buy my stuff once I finish for the day.
Okay.
Would I? If I had a
Hello?
buckler, would I need to take it off to draw the heavy crossbow, or would it stay on?
Buckler?
Yeah, buckler.
Bucklers are a special weapon. For crossbows, you don't have to take it off to fire them.
Okay, I'll get a buckler then. How much of those? Let's see.
Bucklers, I think they're like 20 GP, which would make it 20 cents. I'm double check that though.
Yeah, I'm checking right now if I can find it.
We're looking at a buckler it's even cheaper. It's 5 GP, so 5 cents for a buckler.
All right, Cardiff will get a buckler.
And buckler attained.
Hooray!
If Enoch and Cardav can both put in the amount of sins they're spending, I will record them in a second.
I'm
I've already
tracking
got
it
it.
myself. I even have it on my character sheet and everything, so
yeah,
don't worry about it.
Same here.
Okay.
I'll type what I have for your benefit anyway.
I mean, if I'm going to be pooling like betting currency and whatnot, I still need to have it, regardless of whether you have it or not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as I said, after that, I'm taking 5-minute break so I can go get something to drink because, yeah, my voice cracked pretty bad there. So I'll be back.
Josh, did you get mine marked down?
Yes.
Cool.
Also, you should seriously start using window mode, bro.
Using what?
You're playing on PC, aren't you?
Yes.
Then why not just play in windowed mode? Then you don't have to all tap out all the time.
Oh, boy.
Because I would rather not, I guess. I don't know.
Immersion.
It's for fags.
There's also borders window that doesn't really change it. It makes it all tab easier.
That's true as well, but I don't know if Dark Souls supports that.
It does not.
You could probably make a borders window option by getting a program called Border Window.
Probably.
That's what I use at least.
I just do borderless window. Usually
Yes, you can. Yes, you can play borderless window. I do it on Dark Souls.
Really?
No, man.
When I streamed it, I did that.
Windowed borderless gaming. That's what my program's called.
Well, I didn't have to use a program at all. You just change the thing in the properties, turn it to windowed and such, and then put it at a resolution where it just essentially fills out your whole screen. So it's not really borderless, but you have the borders outside of the... Yeah. It's kind of a roundabout way to do it, but that's how I did it. Yes, cheating. No, it's called being smart.
It's still not the same, though.
Right, no, because you're using more resources that way since, it's not full-on concentrated onto the game, rather. You have programs running in the background, it'll split the CPU more. Such. At least that's what I think it does. Like, rather when you're running it in full screen. And that's why alt-typing takes so long. No, verify me. Am I completely wrong?
Hey, don't ask me, man. I fix computers. I don't do the whole software thing.
Okay.
Well, running something in windowed mode is almost always more performance
Laggy.
intensive. Well, if your computer can't handle it, yes, then it's laggy. But there isn't much of a difference between borderless window and not borderless window. It's insignificant, really.
Should I go to the tree or not? What do you think, Zai? Wait, Cardav, didn't you just spend some?
I don't think he's here.
Okay.
Side note, my keyboard isn't too loud when I'm typing, is it?
Well, I'm not hearing anything.
Well, I'm not typing right now, but you haven't heard me typing for the past little while?
No.
Good.
Oh, right.
I just just moved my microphone a little bit so that it should be ahead of my keyboard, and I was hoping that would do the trick. Yay for single direction microphones.
Okay, yeah, so I have everyone's purchases recorded now.
Wonderful.
And Jack is the first person in our party to have wagers that didn't result in winnings.
What?
Well, I think Donna did too, but I'm not sure.
No, she didn't. She didn't bet anything on the guy that lost.
Wait, didn't I bet something on the guy lost? Who lost?
Oh, was that you? I thought that was Jack.
No, I didn't. I didn't bet on that. That was Scarter.
Yeah,
Let me make sure I have that recorded correctly.
Jack's still.
You are shit and fire at this after all.
I
well,
had it
I know.
recorded properly. I just forgot in my mind who it was.
Okay.
And Jack's still.
Shame on you.
How dare I account for things properly and then forget about them?
Right.
Yeah.
That's not how we do things around here.
We don't like Volcon.
So what's going on now?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
GM is fixing his voice.
He went auto-tune again?
No. Drinking something.
Okay.
He just had a dry throat, I believe. I'm gonna get a drink myself. I'll be right back.
So apparently it's time to whip out the whiskey.
You need to speak louder, Darkwind, or increase the volume on your microphone. Either works.
Well, you remember I'm dying, so the microphone is actually placed away from me. But yes, everybody needs to now go grab the whiskey.
I was just about to do that, actually.
Must be fun playing drunk.
I am going to do nothing because I'm diabetic. I might drink some water later, but the water's not cold.
Maybe
so
eat an apple.
Don't have an apple.
Make it an apple that's already a few weeks old, and maybe you even get a little bit drunk of it before you vomit it back up.
Best advice I've ever heard.
I mean, if you're so desperate, I don't know, man.
Hey, cough syrup, too.
That's true.
Don't even need to buy a shot glass.
Right.
I'm all dressed up and pretty for work now.
You are always pretty.
Do you have the same work hours as Christian?
No. Well, no. I work in the day.
Oh, I thought that was Darkwind for some reason. My apologies.
Yeah, but
You sounded like Darkwind there.
pretty much the same here.
Yeah. I suppose
What
that's
do you mean?
true.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if you're working in the daytime, around here it's like 2 in the morning for me.
Right. Well, I guess, our work hours would coincide in that case.
Yep.
Because like, wouldn't Christian usually be working around this time?
Yes, well, not yet. He'd be going in an hour or so, I think.
Yes, then that's probably almost the same as me. Maybe I'm a bit earlier. It depends. My schedule is goes from either 8 till, well, it can start from 8 till 11, depending on how it rolls. Really, it's not really something I can set in stone.
The worst kind.
It is.
Not enough order.
So when
My
Zai
German
mentioned
is-
it, I remembered I had apples in the fridge. And then when Sai mentioned it, I thought I might wait until next time. But now I'm actually going to have an apple because they're delicious. And you're probably going to hear a really large crunch when I bite into it.
Cool.
Just so you're aware.
It's kind of
did,
unavoidable.
Did you guys buy your stuff yet?
Oh?
Yeah.
More
you
or
guys
less.
bought your stuff yet?
It's not.
Okay.
We're not entirely done yet, but almost.
Okay.
Also, the black robes are the best armor in this game. By far.
But my elite knight.
No, dude, black robes, way better.
But elite knight.
Nope. Won't hear it.
Claymore elite knight set. That's all I need.
You need very little, then.
Why did I let that guy kill the firekeeper?
Oh, was it Lawtrack?
Yeah.
No, no, I killed him before he did anything. So, because
I let
wanted
him
to
kill her
win.
so I can get his armor and her armor.
Right. No, I didn't care for his armor, so I just kicked him off the cliff.
I'm super OCD about getting all of the armor and shit.
That's fair enough, dude.
You never know, man. It's just like I kept all of the armor, all of the like gear in Fallout, just because like, maybe I'll want to wear it someday. I don't know.
Ugh.
You disappoint
Right.
me.
I am glad to disappoint you, Sai. Or Sai. Wait, god damn it, Sai.
And now I can get that damn achievement again.
What achievement?
And I'll get it.
I know what you're talking about.
But Josh doesn't, so hang on.
Who cares about Josh?
Other than himself,
There.
I
I
don't know.
care about Josh.
Thank you.
Who cares about who you care about?
You.
Wait,
Lies
so
and slander.
what's the point of that achievement exactly, and what game is that for?
Disappointing game. That's all it needs to be said.
Okay.
Just pretend
And that was for finishing it.
Really?
Sweet.
Is that really the achievement?
Also, it's by Gearbox. So there you go then.
Because from what I heard, they still back and forth about that shit.
Well, technically that's from the DLC, but yeah.
Mm. Ah, okay, no, that explains it. Because if that was literally the achievement for finishing the game, it's like, yeah, we knew this game was shit, but have it anyway.
Well, now it's worse though, because it's like, oh, we know the reception of it was shit, and we don't care.
Completely the worst kind of... How to say... I don't know how to say it, actually. Gearbox.
Crunchy.
Apples are great.
Mm-hmm.
Inferior fruits.
If any of you ever find Honeycrisp apples, they are delicious.
But I live in a in the southern hemisphere, and not only that, Asian. I don't think I'll ever come across Honeycrisp. Best I get is Pink Lady, Fuji Apple, and can't remember the other.
Well, we get those all the way up here. I'm sure you'll find a couple.
Well, not something as specific as Honey Crisp. Like Fuji and Pink Lady are pretty much worldwide at this point, I'd assume.
You'd be surprised how far you can get apples shipped from.
Globalization, ho!
Mm-hmm. So you might have a hard time with Honeycrisp because they're grown in Canada.
Exactly. So I don't think I'll ever come across Honey Crisp. But the name does sound extremely appealing.
You mean appealing? Shit, that didn't work quite right.
It doesn't work. No, appealing works with apples, but it's more suitable with bananas. I get that, but
I liked it.
That's trying way too hard to make it fit.
So you should have put the emphasis on peel instead of app.
That could work, I suppose, yes. Also,
but
at this
that would be
point,
more for a banana than an apple, really.
Like I said.
At this point, Robot is just trying to be nice, really.
I love you. It's okay.
But yeah, if anybody has access to them, can find them. They're delicious. Also, jazz apples.
Jazz
Those are grown in the
apples?
States. They're grown in Washington.
Sorry, that took longer than expected. I decided I was hungry too, so I made me something to eat.
So did I.
Boo!
You have lied to us. We can never trust you. As it should be. You are the GM.
I'm talking more than just grunts and stuff, but I'm also eating, so...
Please finish eating first.
Remember to chew you with your mouth closed.
You ain't my daddy.
I might be.
I can be your daddy.
I might be.
He's a fellow human being, though. That's what he
Okay,
is.
just remember, if you're going to claim to be his daddy, you claim to be the Frenchman.
I
Oh
can
shit!
Do whatever you want me
I'll
to
pass
do.
on that.
I do like sweets.
What are sleets?
Anyway,
Okay, don't tell me what sleets are. Fine.
I don't know what that is.
I think he said sweets.
Yeah, I said sweets. I only said two-
Technically, sleets would be
snow.
like quasi snow.
Yeah,
How can something be quasi
snow.
because it doesn't snow like a real snow. It just snows a little bit, then it's done.
Have you never heard of sleet before?
Sleet is weird, ma'am.
Quick
Yeah.
interruption.
I live in
don't
a
know-
country where it doesn't snow.
I had to edit my token again. Just to let you know, I edited it again. It's correct now. It wasn't for some reason.
Oh,
No, it
I
is.
wouldn't... Yeah, don't worry too much about it.
Okay.
Okay.
The ones that are in the map called 3-star are still correct, and those are the ones I'll be copy-pasting into battles. But other than that, you can just keep your old character tokens, and I don't really care about that.
Well, I gotta stick one more AC on it because I got the buckler now, but otherwise,
right.
yeah.
Right.
If I can find it.
I'm debating should I just get a branded mail. I mean, a branded mail is much better than what I got right now. Like, much better. Do you think they'll let me make my own katana?
So where do we go to find out how much it is to buy back all of our old gear?
You press a
You
button.
press
on
the
your
button.
collar.
Oh, you did all that.
Oh, okay.
It costs 1 cent, but it tells you, It costs 1 cent, but it tells you exactly how much you need.
I'll press that button.
Alright. Just in case you ever forget, you can always press that button again. But the amount of money it will cost you to buy back all your gear is 100,000 cents.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
Such wow. God damn it, you corrupt the CA, now you're corrupting me.
You're welcome. Welcome to the wonderful world of dog.
Doggy.
Wow. Much death.
Much sword, much armor, much need.
What meme?
Yes. I could easily, you know what I just thought about? I could easily get us all discounts on armor and weapons since, I get a discount, so I can get us all the stuff.
Or you could just forge some stuff under the table.
Yes, because you expect me to be able to sneak that out.
Well, you hand it off to me, and then I go invisible. And,
How you going invisible now?
a stealth check of like 20-some.
That's still not invisible, though.
It's close enough.
What do I hear in the back?
Not to mention, close enough is never a defense against a net 1.
True.
Nice idea, though.
Sorry, my mom's watching Malaysian dramas in the back, and I can't really sit anywhere else.
Is it
That's
in
fine.
English?
Malaysian dramas.
I thought so. I was gonna say I don't hear English back there. It can't be.
Is it reality TV? Oh wait, Malaysians are probably more proper.
Drama.
Drama music.
Like
You never-
soap operas. Soap
You never
operas.
see fucking reality TV? I've seen man, they fucking.
No, I see tons of reality TV. I love watching Wipeout. That's a great show.
Oh God.
I like
You-
watching
Is it an Australian version or is it the Canadian version?
Yes, there's an Australian version, but I also watch the Canadian version.
Oh God.
Both are great.
Wait.
They're
I
so
don't
bad.
understand. How can they do a Canadian version? I mean, no. How can they do an Australian version? Isn't all the water infested with crocodiles?
That's what makes it great.
That's the
Every nook
entertainment.
and every nook and cranny has poisonous spiders. So it's like they're getting thrown into like some kind of death.
Like they literally. Okay, no, I'm just blowing out proportion, but you could put someone into someone's backyard, like my friend's backyard, even wipe out. Oh,
Okay.
So,
like
So-
my friend owns it's crazy. I'll explain it later. Don't worry.
All right. So, getting back on Task Recession, we left off just as Enoch was finishing up his transaction. Jack, roll me a craft blacksmith check.
can I take a 10 since this is gonna be an all-day thing?
In this situation, I will say yes.
It's a 22 enough to pass for the whole day.
Yes.
Good.
Sorry, I'm currently finishing my orange juice, so I have, enough energy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, at that point, I would say that we go back to Kaladin and Uradak, who would arrive back to the estate to see Baristi asleep on the couch. He is, in fact, in her fox form.
Hold on. I need to move to somewhere quieter.
Continue on with my day.
Okay, so Callan I need to talk with her, but she's asleep. She's probably really tired. I'll go sit down on one of the chairs nearby, and I guess I'll pick out a book from her library.
No one's going. I was gonna say no one's gonna mess with the fluffy tail. Good call.
Uh-huh.
I recommend the top shelf.
Ah.
He'll just pick one out at random, like from around his arm height. Pull one out, see what it is.
Luck check to avoid insanity points.
Let's check the avoid erotica.
Yes. Let's.
Why
Yeah.
should it be insanity?
Because I imagine that exposing Kaladin to some of the things that Baristi would have hanging around might not sit too well with him. Yeah, I guess corruption might work.
What the hell? I go to invisiblecastle.com and I get a t-shirt shop. What?
Yes, it's not up anymore. It's down. It's dead, possibly. Don't worry about it.
Ah. Well, that means I. Well, do I really have to roll? Like, I'm not really in a
Use
position to
use the Wizards of the Coast website.
All right.
Or
I'm
you can just tell me the value I should enter.
It's a
Okay.
1d20 roll.
D100 or D20?
1d20.
20. Okay.
All right, you got an 11. An 11 means you avoid.
I got a 13. Does that change anything?
No,
Okay. Good.
you don't pull an erotic novel because that would have been a bad luck check. You do pull a book of Jaegerdin's history.
Oh. Okay. Callum will now go read about the Outer Isles.
All right, there's.
Wait, isn't that what Jack was looking for and couldn't find the other day?
Yep.
Oh, the irony.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Ugh. Okay, so Kaladin is reading book. Uradak is doing what?
I'm gonna start taking another little peek at that vehicle.
Alrighty.
See if
Are
I
you
can
good-
figure out its secrets.
Tell me the secrets of your power,
Yes.
so that I may make these things outside of the prison.
Or so that I can modify this one a little bit.
Okay. Just roll me the craft airship.
Okay. Man.
That's exactly what you needed. Like, exactly. Okay. So what are you trying to modify on this bike?
I want to do something really silly and give it not just forward momentum but vertical momentum. You
This
said
will
it.
take you time, but
Oh,
it
I
can
know.
be done. Okay. And when I say it will take you time, I mean that this is a month-long process most likely, but it will be done.
Cool.
So, you are getting to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, though, Enoch and Cardav return back, as does Donna, obviously.
Oh, y'all niggas gonna leave me? I see how it is. Traveling in groups. What happened to that shit? I see y'all niggas. I see
Well,
y'all niggas.
traveling in groups, but not doing a job somewhere alone. It's different.
Okay, when I have to leave, I'm gonna be by myself.
You'll be fine, dude.
It's like everyone's here just going, how long is Belkar going to be out by himself?
A while. But again, he's one that can handle himself.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
fine.
Belkar can take care of himself.
So can
Yeah.
Jack, and it's... You guys have so little faith in Jack, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
But-
Well, to be
but
fair,
Izzy
it's
wouldn't
being played by
face whip.
Izzy.
No, like, how do we have so little faith when we trusted him to get home safely, and then Izzy's the one who's objecting to that?
Oh, good point, yeah.
I'm also halfway playing. My sarcasm is very bad.
Oh, no, yeah, I get, in this case, yeah, we kind of get that you're just, being sarcastic. We're just kind of going, but we're just applying logic to it, which we shouldn't be doing.
Logic.
To be fair, if
Because
anyone
logic
was
is
gonna
bad.
die,
Alrighty.
I have just stopped using logic on anything Izzy does.
Ah,
It has saved me
Yeah.
a lot of headaches.
Yes, but everything I do ends up working in the end.
alrighty. So, let's go ahead and get back to Enoch, Cardav, and Donna arrive back at Baristi's estate. And when you guys enter, you see, as did Kaladin and Uradak see. Well, you see Uradak is of course in the back working on that, fiddling with that bike still. And Kaladin is sitting on the couch reading a book, and Baristi is asleep on the other couch. And of course her fox form and such.
I look to everyone
Callan
with
puts
a
a-
finger in front of my
Callan
mouth,
puts
and
a-
apparently Kaladin is doing the same thing!
Exactly.
Oh, this is bad. It's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. But anyway, that's what we do apparently.
I give Enoch a silent nod as I go back to my book, waiting for Baristy to wake up.
Donna nods and heads back to quote-unquote her room. Let's see. So, it takes about an hour before Baristy wakes up.
In the meantime, I would have grabbed... Sorry.
Go on.
Assume I am not done with the bookshelf yet, I would have grabbed the next one in line and just headed somewhere quiet.
Depending on the time of day, I guess Cardiff would put on the appropriate meal, if it's lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever time.
I'd say dinner.
Nope,
Maybe?
lunch. Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
It'd be a late lunch, but it's still lunch.
Fair enough.
Alright, what do you want to make for lunch?
Oh, crap. Lunch foods that can... Oh, I know. I don't know, like, really nice sandwiches or something so that everyone can eat them at their own pace, because Baristy's asleep and people are reading or working on things, so that way it won't get cold.
Sandwiches.
Alright, that works for me. You go ahead and make some nice sandwiches for everybody. Also, based on time of day, you can either make coffee or tea. It is your choice.
Oh, crap. Can I roll wisdom to remember which one she wanted at this time?
You can roll a wisdom to figure out which one would be the better choice for her.
Didn't she... I remember she specifically...
Morning. Morning she said specifically she needs coffee. And night she said she drinks tea.
Alright, so I've got this weird middle ground. Alright, that's the wisdom.
Given that she is asleep, probably the thing that she's gonna want when she wakes up is coffee.
Alright, Cardiff will put on coffee.
Okay, so Cardiff makes some sandwiches and passes them out to everybody. And as I said, an hour later, Baristy wakes up on the couch, looks around, sees everybody. Oh, I see you all made it back.
Have a nice nap.
No.
And if you're in your mind.
I don't want to go into work today, that's all.
Fair enough.
Well,
Cardiff's
you
put up
don't
some coffee
have
for
to. I'm
everybody.
sure you have enough sins saved up.
I have a bit of sin saved up, yes.
But
Right.
coffee and sandwiches.
But I smell coffee.
Indeed.
I correct to assume there is still some left.
Belcar bursts through the door and drinks all of the coffee.
And then gets stabbed in the face.
More like thrown out the window.
I cannot guarantee it will be in the face,
Well,
but something along those lines. To be fair, he's red. He doesn't even have a face.
He has more like a
just like a reverse anus.
Hold on, I have to mute.
oh my.
Good job.
My
Starbucks.
face when.
Well
My
done,
face
Sai.
went.
You broke CA.
And I'm totally fine with this.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, Belcar's still out for another 3 hours, by the way. That's why he can't do that. He'll be back at dinner time, though, to ruin that if he so desires.
We will
Okay.
see.
Okay.
Alrighty. So Baristy drinks the coffee, as her ears immediately perk up, as they had been, kind of down, the way animal ears are when they're tired. And she goes,
Mhm.
right then. You guys enjoy the fights today?
It was
People didn't
interesting.
enjoy. People didn't enjoy mine, apparently. I didn't know it was broadcast, so I thought I'd get away with no one watching.
All the fights are broadcasted, sweetie. You can't get away with at least one person not watching your fights.
Regardless, I didn't think that many people would attend. Either way,
Well,
I do need
considering that you were associated with the group yesterday, with the group that the day before did so well, it only makes sense.
I think it would only make sense if I tackle the higher star one. I mean, logically, people who tackle lower star ones are just scrounging for survival. But I digress.
Well,
People have expectations. I can't change that.
They came expecting something that you didn't give them is the problem.
See, actually, that is a thing I need to talk to you about. I'm not sure if I can speak that out.
She takes a sip of her coffee. I have a feeling I'm going to need to. She takes a look at the rest of the cup, just drinks the entire thing down. I'm just going to go grab a second cup. I had a feeling I needed the whole one.
You do that. Anyway, Captain.
Don't do something stupid, Kaladin.
I'm not. Well, it probably is stupid. Either way, no matter what I do, but I need something to, let's say, get back to my specialty. I can't get back to my previous equipment because that's way too expensive, not yet. So I need ways to, concoct things that help me. And my prowess, you could say. You know what I'm getting at, Captain?
I suppose. Well, go ahead and ask her. That's not my call.
Alright, she has
Right.
come back with a cup of coffee by this point. She's like, 2 cups of coffee midday. I'm going to be up all night. That's no different from normal.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, Buristy, I'm not sure if you know what I did in the past as a.
You were a terrorist and a slave liberator.
Right. Good. You know. So, and you know how I went about that?
You blew stuff up?
Right. And I need help getting things that help me do that again. Thing is, I don't know where to look.
Keyboard.
Okay, so now it is loud.
Yes, very loud, in fact.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to throw this out here. If you blow up any section of this prison, they will kill you.
Oh, no. No, this is merely to help me in my combat, really. It's like...
The bombs he wants are of a smaller caliber than what you just thought.
It's more of a single target thing, nothing that involves demolitions yet.
Well, if you're looking to buy explosives, you could buy at least the components for them from the same shop where you purchase equipment, armor, swords,
So from Mal?
weapons. Mel is one of the workers, yes.
All right, I'll go see him again. I just felt unsafe asking of these questions until I consulted you, since you're more knowledgeable in this aspect.
Makes sense.
Right.
Which reminds me, do you guys have any questions for me?
It seems like you have
Paladin,
something
okay.
in mind.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious. Did you guys manage to catch the fight with the Chain Warden?
Well, yes. It was certainly something else.
Yeah, how was that? Sorry I couldn't watch your match, but your match was like almost immediately after mine, so I didn't have time to buy a ticket. Heard it was...
It was kind of...
as expected.
it was very disappointing.
Well, most of my matches tend to be nowadays. I can't do anything below I can't do anything below a 7-star and come out even in a day. Or, for that matter, get much of a challenge out of it. Plus, on top of that, fighting a hill giant is not how I like to spend any of my fights, really. Big, smelly brute, and I have to be close, very, very close to him. And I'm not getting paid as nearly as much as I would like to be that close to him either.
Understandable. Anyway, challenging people. How does that go about?
Oh, your names are posted on the board just like mine is. I can't decline challenges. If people challenge me, I have to accept it. Thing.
Hmm.
However, you guys have the free right that if someone challenges you, you have the right to decline.
Okay, fair
They'll
enough.
call you a coward, but you can decline.
Oh, I've been called so many things today.
Were you called a coward bitch? Because that will be one of the things they will call you.
I think I got something like that, but in the Jaegerden Outer Isles dialect.
Ah, I
It
see.
was a lot. It was a lot more long-winded. By the way, do you know a man? Again, relating back to the Jaegerden Outer Isle, big, tall guy, really buff, has a runic, I think, an enchanted sword, red hair and a braided on the back, ponytail-ish.
I don't know the name, but yes, he does frequent the shop a lot.
Right.
Jix knows him better than I do because he comes more during Jix shifts than my own.
Fair enough. I need to find out his name and what level he is.
He is a level 5 prisoner, but he's been here for far longer than myself. At least that's what Jix has told me.
Fair enough. Might be biting off a bit more than I could chew in that case. We'll see. I'll do a
Is
bit
he
of
the
digging
one
in that
who
regard.
said something inconsiderate?
You know, I do what I have to do down here. And,
That was not my question.
well, yeah. He basically struck my honor. I pushed it aside and just said, whatever you want, man. I don't,
What?
call me whatever you want.
Just remember the name.
I just wanted to find out his name.
Like I said, you'll have to ask Jix for that one.
I will do that before my death game on the day after tomorrow.
I don't
Oh, by the
believe
way-
you've met Jix, though.
You did mention she was a rat folk running the place, correct?
Yeah,
when we
she
were
is.
Belcar and such.
She is, in fact, in charge of the entire Pleasure District. I told you that I'm kind of a co-head of it. She is
Co-head, yes.
She is the actual owner of it.
Yep, I
Or at
remember
least
that.
Of the,
All
at
right.
least of the Red Light District.
Also,
when he gets back, I'm sure he sniffed her down.
is there any way I could just gain access to your workplace without waiting in line and not gaining the ire of folks that may presume I'm cutting in line? It just makes it a lot more, just to make it more accessible to myself so that I may enter.
There was a line today?
It was substantially longer. I think they were waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm not coming in today, so they're going to be
Well,
sorely
there you go.
disappointed.
But yes, is there any way I could just, maybe have a backdoor pass or something, if there's such a thing, or proof that I am an employee, not an employee of the establishment, so I can just walk in?
Well, a backdoor pass will cost you 500 cents.
Don't have that money yet, but is that a permanent thing?
Well, it lasts until you're done.
Right, so it's a ticket used upon entrance. I see.
She did! She just did!
What?
Okay, it was
What?
okay. It wasn't too obvious to me. Okay, fair enough.
Was that an anal joke?
Let us continue. Jesus Christ.
Okay. No. Okay. Anyway. Back to Kaladin. But just until I'm done. But I need something a bit more permanent because I want easy access going in and out. Seeing if I need to talk to you, if you're at work, or even Jix at this point. because I need some. I can see your establishment would be a good place for information gathering. I think Belka would appreciate something like that too, but I think he got in relatively easy, being all sneaky and such.
Belcar has what we in the business call a penchant for knowing how to ask the right questions. In our line of business, there's always people who don't pay their fine, so therefore Belcar seized that opportunity the other day and set himself up quite nicely.
Well, I guess so. That's fair enough. Anyway, I guess I'll just figure my own way into the place, or just wait in line. Who gives a shit?
There shouldn't be a line most days.
Well, I will never know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Right.
I'm sure
Maybe
there
if it's surely important, it could be worth the investment for them.
If it's so important that it can't possibly wait, then just ask for Jix or myself by name.
Okay.
Don't ask one of the people in line. Shout to someone inside.
So, okay.
Get
All right.
yourself acquainted with the girls. They will help you out with that. If they recognize a familiar face that isn't just a customer, then they'll know just to get one of us so that you can get in.
I'll be sure to mention that I was the fresh meat yesterday. Maybe that might jog their memories. I don't know. Also,
well, you're still fresh meat to most of us.
I think at this point I realized they meant fresh meat in a different way. I had a lot of thinking to do last night.
You don't do a lot, do you?
Enoch is entirely speechless at this point. He literally doesn't know what to say.
I do. Never mind. But either way, yeah. If push comes to shove, I will.
Why would you
mention you by name.
Why would you ever need to contact her so desperately?
Well, because she's, again, very knowledgeable of the place. Maybe we need some emergency information. Who knows? It could just be at the drop of the hat. I'm merely preparing myself for if such a situation arises, that there are options to come into contact with her and maybe get some assistance in one way or another. Kind of. Okay, I'm gonna. I can't roll a sense motive. Never mind. Don't worry.
It's a shitty modifier, but you can roll a sense motive.
I'm cool. But yes. Okay, so I can buy the components. That means I will need to buy some before the day is over. Wait, do the shops close at any time?
No.
So they're 24/7. Cool. I'll need to go back to Mal's. If we're still following that group of 3 rule, does anyone want to follow me, or you think I'm safe alone?
I look around if anyone volunteers.
Personally, I don't think you have a safe, but perhaps yes. Cardav, are you gonna volunteer?
Yeah, I was gonna say Cardiff will volunteer because he's got nothing better to do now that food's made and stuff.
Anyone else?
58.
Then I'll come along.
No. You
3
guys just
people.
got back from a fight, and right. Anyway, okay, and settled. Let's. Sorry to drag you guys out again, but I need this.
You need a lot of things.
I need this. I need this.
So, well, true. For our future plans and such, we do need a lot of preparation. Need an equipment. But what I'll have to do just to, which is good in itself.
All that preparation age.
Minimalistic means.
Right. Well, then let's head out. Let's get this over with quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I heard someone broke their foot.
I know, right? Is the foot okay? I need to know this.
Yes, I'm concerned. Is this foot okay?
Whose foot?
Someone on your end said they broke their foot.
Oh, that's probably my brother. No, they're playing with each other. Don't worry, they're fine.
Okay.
They're just like
Kids.
you know how the kids like to play up their injuries and such, just for the sake of an argument, like that.
Yeah.
I stubbed my toe turns into I broke my foot.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Or when you get into a car crash to get more money, you fake injuries. That's the pros.
Well, that's not kids. That's stupid people.
Oh, is he? Oh, is he? Is he?
Anyway.
Spoken like a true black man, by the way.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I'll say it because my grandma does it.
Hey, you're allowed to say it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I'm not.
Well, sure you are. I'm not though.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason,
Dude, you got to liberate yourself. I can't let this happen, Gnome. You gotta liberate
see-
yourself.
but that's the thing. Then white people pretend to fake injury by doing something stupid, like burning themselves on coffee at McDonald's.
I'm not
No, the
taking
thing is-
racial advice from the German.
Ah!
You should, though. You should. We have more experience in this field than anybody else. But on topic,
Yeah.
I think we have something.
Alrighty. My God, I had to resist to make so many sex jokes while Kaladin was talking.
I could see that.
I mean, the thing
Those,
is,
those
though,
awkward,
already
those awkward
established that.
silences.
The thing is, though, with Baristi, you've already established it, so you could have just gone ahead, I think.
All those sex jokes with the I need a back door so I could go in and out easily. It's like, God damn it. Oh, you need some Vaseline anyway.
You see, that's the thing. That's what Kaladin does. You can build fucking anything out of what he says. And he
Yes,
doesn't
I
get,
know.
he doesn't see it. He's just like, no, that's what I literally mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Everybody's mind's in the gutter.
It's not like we haven't noticed that by this point, but thank you, Zai.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, so Cardav, Kaladin, and Enoch are headed back to the Pleasure District. By the time they get back, Belcar will have returned, and they will have come back with their stuff.
And Jack will still be working.
Yep.
So we're just gonna assume I got my stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, how much would that set me back?
15
Let's say.
cents.
15 sins for enough components to make how many bombs? Or are you just gonna go off the I can still make infinite but with reduced dice, whatever it did? Or should I add that 15 sins to a daily thing so I can throw as many bombs as I can? What do you think?
15 cents and you can just do your bombs.
Okay, sure. And I'll write that in the chat.
You basically bought a weapon, just that this weapon is technically the ability to throw bombs.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sweet. I like this.
But
Now I gotta do tomorrow a solo mission of substantially higher, and then give them the fireworks that they all want. that's my plan for tomorrow.
Okay, so Urudak, while you are messing with Baristy's bike, she does approach you and ask, "Are you okay if I take that out for a moment? I need to go do I need to go take care of something."
Sure thing. It should work perfectly fine for the time being.
She hops on it and she goes, "I'll be back later. In which case, you're free to tinker with it some more. I just want to make sure of a few things before I go to bed for tonight."
No worries.
And like that, she's off. And about 15 minutes after she leaves, Belcar returns. Josh.
Belcar tries
You're
to.
muted. Or
Oh,
not.
he put a "be right back" in the chat. He still doesn't come back.
Damn it, Dash.
Yes, for once it's not damn it, Jack. Thank God.
It hasn't been damn it, Jack, for a while, I think.
Yeah, it's actually
true.
very true.
I think it's been a lot of damn it, Kaladin, slap Kaladin, poke Kaladin in the head, and damn
Damn
it,
it,
Josh, when
Enoch.
he's be right back.
No, I am in fact here.
Okay, now
No, you're
Josh.
not.
Go back to your Jew
I
hell.
call bullshit.
Damn it. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I'm here. What now?
Okay. So,
Damn. What the fuck's going on?
Hey, Belcar, how's your job? Stuff.
It was wonderful. I actually met someone very interesting.
Told ya.
Oh. Right. And who's this interesting person?
You might get to meet her at some point. Employer of a certain friend of ours. Anyway, I might go spend the night over there. We'll see.
Oh. Ooh. If it's I think who it is it she said Jigs.
You know, gets
Jigs, right?
Oh wait, he's not even there
Jinx.
anymore.
Correct.
Jinx.
It is Jinx.
Yes, you are. You're back.
No, yeah, we got
Wait,
back before
wait,
Belcar
no.
got back. Was it?
Okay, then I misunderstood something. My bad. And anyway, gets big eyes and yeah.
Right.
Not happy.
So you see so you see him Jig. Then if you but then you have to go in a group of 3 later.
Anyway, is anyone interested in going over to the equipment shop? Actually, before I ask that, how many days is it before the games?
2. A day after tomorrow is the game.
Okay. In that case, never mind. Disregard that.
and for that entire time he was talking, I heard auto-tune.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
We understood you. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, I mean, just fine. Just auto-tuned.
Oh, what can I say? I am artistic like that. Anyway.
Auto-tune and artistic in the same. You are Kanye.
Anyway.
So, do we have any big plans for the next however long?
We just keep ourselves alive, and so on and so on.
Very well.
Hey, CA.
Mm-hmm.
Just since I might be having to head to work within the next half an hour, I'm presuming. Can we say like tomorrow, if there's a team fight, Kaladin there, you just put him on autopilot, throw bombs and such. You can do that, right?
Yes.
But like he also wants to do a solo fight, and could you put it in a way that, I mean, make it like was it 3 or 4 stars? Like an auto win?
It's
I
not.
think 3.
3 is an
Oh,
auto win.
yeah. But then like you also take injuries depending on how you roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because since I'll be gone, I just want to make it simpler for you guys. As well, Kaladin will do a solo fight at the highest difficulty that he can do, without which would be in this case 3, and use his bombs to show what he can do. Maybe to dash rumors that he's a pansy, or maybe a pansy in a different way that he uses explosives. I don't know.
Okay, Ziggs.
Because I'd be willing to maybe challenge a 5-star solo if I was here, but that's just a thing that could happen if I'm not around for that. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sook sook.
Ha. Alrighty. So after buying the things, you guys head back to, well, you guys are already back at the estate.
Yeah.
So yes, you would have noticed that Barista is not here.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to mention the delivery that might be arriving. Shit.
Jack would have already had made the mask, by the way. He just didn't know who it was
Wait,
for. Yeah, it was on the list of orders he was making.
Okay. Anyway.
Could I assume that the mask is for Caledon?
Well, he never said anything to you about it.
Well, true enough. But could I do it like a
Right.
Yeah. I could.
Wait, who am I with right now? Like, who's like in my general vicinity in the let's say living room, so to speak, with the library and such?
That would probably be. Cardiff is either in the kitchen or probably in his room. Did Cardiff buy a comb?
What?
Have we been anywhere where I could have?
Yes.
I didn't realize that. I would have if I knew that, but I didn't. So
The weapon place
technically
mostly sells everything.
Yeah. So if you want to fee at having bought a comb, we can do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't don't even deduct a sin for it.
Just throw
But-
it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Complimentary comb.
Yes.
With every complimentary chrome for all purchases by dwarves of over 50 cents. We know your hair gets scraggly down here, so keep it in shape.
That could be taken so many ways. God damn it! I hate
one comb.
The funny thing is, he can do it sometimes.
Okay, so
Which is really surreal when it happens.
yeah, so yes,
Yes, that was
Cardiff-
totally to plan. Okay.
Cardiff has acquired beard comb. What is Cardiff doing with beard comb?
Probably combing beard.
Wow, such comb, much
I
beard.
bet you it's painful as fuck.
Oh yes, yes it is.
No offense, Cardiff
Or he can roll me a dexterity check.
I'm gonna do the dexterity check then. Just flat dexterity bonus.
Yep, 1d20 plus your dexterity bonus. I think is 4.
So it is.
Cardiff does not hurt himself at all doing this. He, with the skill that you'd expect of a salon artiste, he goes through his beard and finally combs it out.
As a black man, I'll say this in the ghetto. He combed that nappy ass beard.
Did he just really roll for combing his hair?
Apparently.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
You heard it
god.
here
Okay,
first,
then.
folks.
I was told, and I did.
We have rolled for weirder things, man.
It's true.
Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm not even gonna question it.
No tears.
The only time I ever throw a roll in there is when someone questions whether or not it was possible to have done it with ease.
Hey, I'm just saying, he has a nappy ass beard. Because he's a dwarf. I'm just saying.
Assuming
I
all
believe
dwarves-
Cardav is a sensible dwarf who works in the kitchen. I think he'd take care of his beard.
Yeah.
The real question is, does he have those little hair nets for his beard?
Fuck. We've been eating dwarf hair this whole time.
It adds flavor.
Yes, it adds flavor. That's why it's so good.
There's an earthy grittiness to it.
Yes, that's the secret ingredient.
And now I feel like puking. Fuck this.
Maybe it's so long he could tie it behind his head.
His beard
We
is
are-
so long he can tie his beard into a beard net.
Alright, we need to stop. We need to stop now.
No, we must go deeper.
No.
I mean, I suppose what he could do easily is basically knot it into
Braid?
tails, basically. Oh, braids, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. And then basically sling it around his neck. Done.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so damn
pretty.
fabulous.
That's what I meant, but that's worded much less silly than what I said.
This group is all about.
Why would we
silly, though.
try to avoid silly wording?
Because we're serious people doing serious things on the internet.
Right.
Okay.
Do you want hair in your food, Josh?
Well,
Like,
you know,
put it
if
there.
that's the mystery seasoning, apparently it's working well. So
Just consider the other things that he has eaten.
yeah, also that.
That's true.
All right, let's just progress forward.
Yeah, we get caught up in a lot of
What's
stuff
that?
today, aren't we?
Yes. So.
It's great. It's good. It's good.
So after you guys have entertained yourself for about 2 hours, Baristy returns on the cycle, and Gnome probably gets right back to repairing it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Welcome back.
Indeed, I found some interesting news.
Uh-oh.
And that would be...
Someone has been dumb enough to challenge Wrath. Well, not someone, someone's. Or is it somebody's? I'm just curious. Don't know which one is more appropriate. Someone, somebody's. That's not important.
Dumb
So-
Depends on the race, technically.
Yeah, that's another good point. You're going to make me overthink this. I'm going to stop now. But
Well, you know,
yes,
if they were part of a gelatinous race, you couldn't call them some bodies, but
you call them more of a colony. Yes, I understand that. Like if they were a bunch of ant people, I'd definitely call them.
You said
God
we were
damn it!
gonna overthink this, Baristy.
I'm getting into semantics. What are you doing? What they're a bunch of rat.
He's
people,
being
I'd
a
call them
rat.
pack. Yes. Which reminds me, a bunch of rats would be called a pack. But at any rate-
Brissy.
And the tangent is fully established.
and they would sing really well. You should hear Rat Pack sing together. It's quite an impressive sight, really.
Right, people challenge Wrath.
I get
'Kay.
that. It's 15 sins to watch, and I'd honestly recommend that you guys watch.
I'll
Actually,
pay to watch that.
Sure, we haven't seen a original Sin fight. Since I'm here, I might as well go watch it.
Oh, by the way, for the exact number of people who are peoples. No, it's people. People is the correct term on that one. I'm fairly certain.
Just say,
Could you
say what you
please
want to say.
continue?
Right.
Needs more noun confusion.
20. 20 is the number of challengers are fighting him all at once. Should be interesting.
God damn it, why am I working?
Right. Also, actually, you're probably notified on the collar if you are challenged. Is that a correct assumption?
Actually, yes. Notified the very instant you'll get a little red beeping light on it.
I see. Okay. Just want to know. Thank you. Anyway, who's going to watch? I'm definitely going to watch.
I'll do it.
What's the price? Normal?
15 cents. It's a bit more than
Wow.
normal, but for very good reason.
Would I be able to
It
work?
is-
Well, if you recommend it, I suppose.
Wait a sec. If it's broadcast,
I think
wait,
it would be.
Bristy.
We could make a fairly safe bet against them, and as such, recuperate our losses quite easily.
Probably.
All right,
The
I think I
odds
gotta.
of people winning a fight against the Sin is astronomically small.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna excuse myself. I think I have to go now. You guys
Okay.
have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Will I be able to
Alrighty.
watch this at work?
Yes, you will if you're working.
Yes.
That's the thing. The reason why it's broadcast is so that people who have no choice but to work can watch them. For people who are not working, it's not broadcast to them.
Well then.
So do they have like a crystal ball, or like
I'm gonna guess TVs.
Yes, we will call them crystal balls that are in a square, that are in a rectangular shape.
Well, for what it's worth, if it even matters, how they fluff it in Blood Bowl with their Cabal vision is that basically a wizard produces not holograph, but basically like a magical screen in the middle of a square, for example. That's how they do Cabal vision.
We should get one of those for the ship.
That would be pretty cool.
Damn it, I want to play Blood Bowl now.
Damn it, Izzy, not now.
Okay.
Or like a security room.
And as I said, I'm more intent on getting my graphics card tomorrow so I can finally play some XCOM. I'm super hyped for that.
As you should be.
Yes.
Alrighty, so she's like, but yes, that is an interesting event tomorrow. I thought I should get you informed of. I just went out to go talk to a few people. You know, you can't really. What's the word? You can't be uninformed here. Being uninformed is
Bad.
deadly.
Belkar smooths back his hair. Did you have a chance to meet Jinx by any chance?
Yes, I talked to her. All she could talk about was you, by the way.
Belkar smiles.
You've left a good impression on her. That's, I can say the least. The other details to what she was talking about, I'm not too sure I was even comfortable hearing.
Belkar smiles. mischievously.
I'm just thinking about a suave.
Visibly disgusted, obviously.
I'm thinking about this. I'm just thinking about this suave rat that trying to look all macho and everything. Like, so you need to hear.
Cardiff goes to give Belkar a high five.
Belkar will gladly return the high five.
Oh yeah.
Rogues for life,
disgusted
bro.
by Cardiff.
Well, someone had to do it.
Not you, though, Cardiff, not you.
Hey man, rogues for life.
You know what they say about rogues?
They'll steal from each other. Anyway.
No, they do it from behind.
That's bad.
By the way, Gnome, earlier, your sniffing them out joke, I couldn't stop laughing from that. I had to mute myself. I'm just letting you know that now.
I knew I heard somebody laughing, I just wasn't sure who it was.
That was me.
Anyway, we're getting off track yet again.
Yes! Tangents ahoy! Okay.
Off the rails.
Shut up, Boom.
Yeah. She's like, right. So, I have absolutely nothing else planned for the rest of today. So now I need to find something to do.
Me. Poker face.
Poker face of entire room. Later.
In before roll willpower check.
But I figured since we have the opportunity to, and it is kind of late, and I did just get a large sum of sins, and since Cardiff has been cooking for us making the meals quite good, let's go out and treat him to a good meal himself and some drinks. Yes? Perhaps celebrating for a bit of a celebration for Belkar as well. She says, not with quite as much joy.
And no one asked about Jack. So sad.
Jack is working. What else? What can you do?
Bust him out of jail. Make him smoke you.
Is there any... Obviously, I feel kind of foolish asking this, but is there any kind of, let us say, a little bit higher entertainment than the red light district here?
She looks at you confused. I don't think I know what you're getting at.
She took us to a place that's higher than the red light district, remember? That's why me and her had that drinking contest, remember?
That is not quite what I was talking about, but never mind.
Silly elves and their culture and whatnot.
Sorry, I don't know why George Michael's is stuck in my. Because I hear it every single day when I woke up for last week. God have mercy.
Dude, I swear to God, every time I get in the car, I hear Bastille on the radio. Like, every single time without fail.
For me, there's just some stupid kid who plays a saxophone in front of my house, and he always plays Silent Whispers. Always.
Okay, do we want to... okay, I'm not even being mean here, but I'm wondering if we should just stop early today.
No, we shouldn't.
Okay.
We have at least 1 hour left. We will get to this.
Alrighty.
Okay. So Bruce Lee looks at you and questions, what exactly do you mean by higher? If you mean something fancier, I know of a place, yes, but...
But...
it costs a few sins to get in.
I thought as much.
Then again, it always costs a few sins to get into any good place.
Right. How much are we talking about?
I think its standard rate is 30 cents to get in.
Perhaps after the death game. Well, then let us celebrate. Pardon?
She says, indeed, perhaps after the death games. Well, your death games.
Right.
Also, is the payment for winning the death game per person or total?
It's 20,000 for the victor. It is impossible for there to be more than one victor in a race, unless there's a tie. In which case,
Well, no, I'm saying like there's 3 of us participating.
Yes, but you are all still independent people.
Ah, I see. Right. Okay.
We can help each other, but there will only be one who actually wins.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, alright, so she takes you out to a rather... It's a nice place. It's better than the other bar she took you to the other day. Mostly because, well, you guys had already had Mountain Dew, so then that was the only thing that made that bar worth going to for her. So, no longer has any interest in that bar.
Wait, wasn't our drink Mountain Dew?
Yes!
Wait, yes.
And it ended up here somehow?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Simple answer is yes.
Yes, there's now a place that sells Mountain Dew here, which means that those filthy dwarves are selling your beer.
How dare they?
Indeed. All right, it's a nice place, and I think of it sort of like going to a place like BJ's, which I just realized that all the people who don't live in America have no idea what that means.
And who doesn't drink?
Something to do with the red light district?
Good guess. Very good guess. BJ's is a pretty nice and somewhat classy place for getting drinks and good food that goes with drinks. Damn, I haven't been to BJ's in a while now I think about it, but yeah, it's a very nice place, a bit more upscale than, your average bar. As expected, though, you expect to show a bit more composure when you're in there. You won't drink until I'm gonna pass out drunk, unless you're stupid.
Maybe you won't.
And you won't cause a ruckus.
So, kind of how it should be.
Yes. It's a nice controlled environment to drink, loosen up a bit, and talk. Alrighty. After that is done, you guys do return back home. Things happen in the night, and next day is upon you.
Oh, Belkar would go and see about staying at Jinx's place, by the way.
Oh, yes, you are allowed to do that.
And done.
So, no especially worthwhile things that happened there, I assume?
Nothing worth talking about. That is correct. Unless you guys
Alright.
had any particular questions you were asking her during that time, in which case I would answer them.
Not really, I believe. So yeah, that's probably a no then.
Alrighty. So, night of fun is had, celebrations are had, and a bit of, woohoo. And when I say woohoo, people know exactly what that means. At
No,
least-
please explain it in greater detail.
The food stuff?
I'm
It
not sure
sounds
if
like a dish.
I'm not sure if this expression actually travels outside of America. And it might have even just been in Chicago.
You see,
I've never heard a person in outside of Chicago say it, where woohoo means having sex.
you see, when a sim and another sim like each other and they have their relationship bar all the way up,
They get married?
they kind of lose their limbs and clip into the bed, and then a baby comes out.
He is 100% correct, because I just remember, that was something that happened in The Sims. Sims. God damn, I cannot pronounce words. Shit, I just hit my hand really hard. Oh well, I'll get over it. Okay, so yes, that is stuff happens, things are had. Next day, early morning, everybody's up. What are you doing? Except for Belcar, of course, who's not at the house. He is away. At one point, Jack did return the night, see everyone was not there, and probably just went straight to sleep.
Cal, go ahead and
Question is,
just go
where do I wake up?
You wake up with your head on. You wake up with your head on a fluffy tail.
Then the first thing I do is obviously very, very carefully remove myself from there before a woman gets very angry.
Touching fluffy tails, what's the matter with you?
I even slept on it. I mean, at this point, I really can't complain now, can I?
No.
There you go.
I'm gonna get a banded mail, CA. Okay.
All right. Make sure you tell Josh to send deduction.
What? Oh, well, I guess Josh could do this 100%.
Yeah, just post it.
Okay. One post in main chat or Skype chat.
Main chat.
Yeah, either one really, but
When I say main chat, of course, yeah, that's what I mean.
Let's go ahead and see my new AC.
Okay, so Cardev, roll me a profession cook check for making breakfast.
What I'm actually going to do is, in fact, head downstairs early and see if Cardiff is already done. And if he is, I will actually take the breakfast upstairs.
What a nice, gentlemanly person.
Well, you got the give and you got to take.
Assuming she's not taking from you. Ha ha ha.
Well, I suppose that's okay too.
At any rate, yeah, Cardev, that is a pass on your profession cook check. You make a 4-star breakfast. It is very nicely garnished. A hint of parsley. A very nicely made omelet. It's not really fried ham. It's more seared, and it's not even really. I wouldn't really call it ham. It's more like pork, but it's cooked just right. You also have used a whole wheat bread and have toasted it over an open fire because that adds more flavor. And you've taken a rich butter, mixed it with a slight bit of garlic and some aromatic spices to give it a nice hit, and spread it on the toast.
Sounds good.
I just saw somebody look like they were typing something. I'm just like, what? I'm waiting.
Is it me?
I don't know. I saw someone typing. Anyway, all right, doesn't matter. Connection. Yes, it was delicious. Wait, did I not clear that entire time I was talking?
No,
No, you came
it
through.
was me. It
Oh,
was
just
me.
you? Okay.
Yeah. I was having problems. It's fine now, though.
Okay. Well then, that I've already explained what the breakfast is that you are serving, and yes, it is indeed delicious. You have created another fine concoction, by which I mean a very fanciful dish based on that you made from essentially nothing. You're like, I will take nothing, and I will make. What's a good analogy for this? It's I guess just turning lead to gold, really.
Sounds
Oh.
about right. But can I make gold edible? That's the question.
Yes, you can. With if you roll another, if you can roll above a 30, yes, you can make gold edible.
Well, technically speaking, it is edible. You shouldn't
Yep.
just shouldn't overdo it.
As a matter of fact, your body does need copper in small amounts, like
Right.
0.6%.
Well, when
Nope.
I said edible, I meant like.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. Putting enough chocolate on it to where people will eat it like it's a candy bar.
Yeah.
Which actually is not a bad idea.
Time to open Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Yes.
Now
Okay.
I'm worried.
You're not supposed to eat the golden ticket.
Exactly. Alrighty, bringing Bristy her breakfast actually makes her quite happy, and since Cardaff, you actually made a special kind of coffee called rose coffee, where it's something new that you tried, where you tried adding grounded rose petals to it to give it a more aromatic and flowery taste. You tried it yourself, and it was good, though.
Alright. Hopefully. Karov will give that to Enoch as well. So if it's horrible, then. Well.
Here you go, Enoch.
So disappointed. Anyway,
Why does it smell like roses? No reason whatsoever. Alrighty, so you take her breakfast, and she is quite happy, and she notes she has not been served breakfast in bed in her entire life, actually.
that is unfortunate. Well, it was high time I came along then.
Right, so she enjoys herself and informs you that the fight against Wrath will be taking place at 10 a.m. and that by then everyone should be prepared to head out if they are going to view the fight. What happened? Oh,
Nothing happened. I've just had myself muted because I've been typing like crazy.
sorry about that. Do you need the picture?
I could use one.
What do you need it for?
Stuff.
Give me a moment. I'll upload it onto.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much. Just dig it up when you have a chance.
No problem. Okay, so everyone except for Bursty and Enoch, I assume, are having a regular breakfast with each other. Except for also Belcar, who's
Who's not even there?
Yes, he has entertained himself with other means.
Correct.
Sorry, I could not resist. Okay. All right. So at breakfast, everyone is talking about this fight that you guys are going to see, and Jack was not aware of it. He was not aware it was a thing.
Too bad for him.
Is he?
Oh, I'm on mute. No wonder. Aware of what?
So Izzy was not aware of it either. The fight against Wrath today.
Oh, what I've heard from the grapevine since I work at a shop and they probably were talking about it.
It is possible, yes, but then again, you're also working at a forge where you're pounding a hammer next to your ear all day.
Also, but another question: when I made that mask, would that have who it goes to?
No, actually, you're not in charge of that. It just tells you what you need to make.
Okay, that's a shame. Hopefully, did they ask me to come back tomorrow or just a one-day thing?
They didn't ask you to come back tomorrow, but it could be assumed that you can go back whenever you want.
I will go back every day then to help them out, or just when I feel like it. So what's going on, guys? Y'all too damn loud.
Well, Donna says, not much. We're just thinking about how we're going to spend our day. I think I'm going to start off by watching the fight with Wrath before I get into any fights today.
Oh, right. What? Yo, oh yeah, that guy. I heard about that. Bunch of nutters, they are. Oh, speaking of which, that shop's back door, that shop's inventory, fucking amazing. I'm just saying that now. Fucking amazing.
I wouldn't know. I didn't get to see back there like you did.
Yeah. Too bad I don't know a rogue.
What?
Too bad I don't know a rogue, you know. That's a lot of amazing stuff back there. If a rogue would somehow be able to sneak back there, he'll probably find a nice bunch of mine stuff.
I'm not there right now.
Oh, well, never mind. Anyway, so y'all going
I
to
think
see...
Enoch would slap you if you said that in front of him.
I will, of course, be saying that in a joking tone. But anyway, y'all going to see Raph?
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Sounds fine. I guess I'll come along too. I need to get my fights in also.
Well, yes, that is the plan afterwards. Which, by the way, are we doing a group fight thing again, or are we, like, splitting up, doing our own solo thing, so that we can bet on each other's fights? I don't know what the deal is. That's what Donna is asking.
What would you prefer?
I think if we all work together, we can just get one high-level fight in, and then we all just go for an individual low-level fight and just bet on it.
Works for me.
Yeah. With my
By the way, where is Belcar?
You don't want to know. If you never trust me again in your entire life, trust me this once.
I'm going to take your word on this.
You scared
Good.
me. Fuck.
Too bad.
There we go. Alrighty. I think I am going to call it a session there for today, though. I know it's 30 minutes earlier than normal, but partially the reason why we keep on going off on a tangent is because I'm quite tired, and I'm having trouble staying focused. And that's clearly an issue, and when that is an issue, I need to stop.
Yeah.
As you wish.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Plus, I guess I feel that it's not. I don't want to really go on too much further without Zai here until we can work something out with how we're going to handle the Zai not being here situation.
Evil campaign.
Who said that?
Me.
Who do you think said that?
The thing is, though, Christian said that he thinks it might not be ideal for him. Although I'm not sure if he still thinks that.
I was convinced otherwise. Yue spent a good 3 days telling me why I would be able to do it, and I was like, okay, I understand, yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, if someone needs 3 days to convince you of something, especially when it has to do with personal preferences.
I was convinced on the first day. Just the other 3 days was him telling me how awesome it would be.
Alrighty then.
Or
But if we actually did that, we need a little more details about how you actually plan to do this, because I don't think my original character idea would work well if we actually do Kingmaker.
I will get everything set up during this week for Evil Kingmaker. And this is relevant to, by the way, this is relevant to the people who watch our channel as well. And the people who watch the stream. That during Evil Kingmaker, we will upload it, and we'll just upload it as a separate thing. Gnome, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Evil Kingmaker will probably be 3 to 4 weeks. It might go longer. You never know. How long is Zai in his current situation where he's stuck in Malay?
Ja, I think at least the whole of December, I would say. Going by last year.
I think we can do Evil Kingmaker for that entire time. This also means that if Kevin wants to.
Honestly, though, okay, obviously I've never done a campaign like that either, so I do not know. But this sounds to me like this would actually work much better for a more long-term thing, instead of something you squeeze in within a few sessions, really.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Would do better for a
Yeah.
long term.
I got an idea.
The thing is, I've played an evil campaign. They're normally short because you get yourselves
No.
killed.
No, not an evil. Yeah, well, it's only going to be an evil campaign, but it's Kingmaker, so we are going to administrating and governing a country. That's the entire
Oh
point
God,
of
we're gonna die quick. This sounds glorious.
And yeah, this is not something you can really squeeze in 3 sessions, I believe.
Okay, well, if Kingmaker's not an option for our.
I mean, it's just saying how I would perceive or expect it, really.
Dark
Okay, well-
Heresy Beta.
No, hush up. Let's do fucking.
No,
rogue.
Josh's opinion is valid. If he wants to do a Dark Heresy beta, then we can. That we'll keep it open as an option. I've already shown that we can do Dark Heresy, and if anyone has interest in doing Dark Heresy again, we can do it again.
But I want Death Watch or Rogue Legacy. What?
Rogue
What?
Traitor!
So now I'm curious as to what a Rogue Legacy RPG would be. Each
would
of us
die.
gets
Well-
a turn. I mean, the
We
turns
each
will
do
only be
one
5
area.
minutes each.
No, well. What you could do, I suppose. I mean, what kind of or what bit about Rogue Legacy do you think is especially important to port, basically?
That is a roguelike.
Well, there are a lot of that, because the first thing that would come to mind for me is the whole concept of having a family and then continuing through that. And then I would say you would need some sort of mechanic to basically transfer progress from one character to another.
Fuck it,
Bring it
made
on it.
RPG. Fuck it, made RPG.
I'm totally okay with this.
So I get to be the sassy black woman again?
Oh god.
You are explicitly forbidden from being the sassy black woman.
Oh man, you serious?
That's CA's job.
Oh. We could roll over it.
The thing is, I mean, if it's made RPG, I wouldn't even need to prepare anything, so if you want to, I can even GM that. I will be totally okay with that. It's not like I...
I like how I was like, I don't even have to prepare anything for made RPG. I'm like, wonderful.
So I've got
Well,
4 or
yes.
5 of them set up already.
No, seriously, that's what, like, a half dozen or more random encounter tables are for. And then you just let things happen, really.
Or Demon.
Ooh.
That would take time and effort.
Well, that's one thing. I don't think it's all that suited for a very short game, for one thing. Also, it's not out yet.
Ah, yes, there is that little
That
trick.
could be a damper.
We could obviously technically just play the quick starter.
I got an
make
idea.
Time
I got an idea.
machine.
Or
I got an idea. Want to hear my idea?
Not really.
Too bad, no. Suck a dick. Anyway, you know what we could do?
what's that?
We could continue where we left off with our Dark Heresy campaign.
That is also an option.
Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm also up for throwing up the idea that our good friend Darkwing here runs a 2nd edition D&D session for us.
Eh.
That enthusiasm!
No Space Darkwing, but
Wow.
I've played enough Baldur's Gate. It pisses me the fuck off every time I play D&D. When I play,
Yeah, I
it's
would
like,
pretty much rather play anything than...
it pisses me off because it's like
Anything
miss,
but
miss.
this.
Not your campaign, just D&D in general.
Yeah.
I would much
Okay.
rather play something 40k.
All right, so I guess what we can do is, if we are gonna do Dark Heresy again, I want to convert those characters over to being
Beta.
to being the Dark Heresy beta, and I want, if I can, I would like to squeeze Cybot and Darkwind into there simply so. I know
Here's
that
the real question, though: are we doing first edition beta or second edition beta? Because they came out with a new version of the beta. It got rid of all of the good things.
Just being German here, but they're technically not editions. They're just versions, really.
Okay, well,
Yes,
however you want to
I
look
know.
at it.
What do you mean by they got rid of all the good stuff?
They got rid of the wound system, the AP system, the awesome character generation stuff.
It's basically only heresy now.
Yeah, it's only war with Inquisitors.
Ooh, I hate that. No, we're gonna go with version 1.
Cool. So, the PDF I have up will be very helpful to us.
Is that that one you showed me, Josh? The Excel one?
But we got to make sure if everyone agrees on doing this, though. I mean, I'm sure everyone has something they want to do.
I'm to be fair, all kidding aside and all joking aside, I'm good for anything, but I wouldn't mind doing a 40k thing. Or we could always finish the thief thing. Or the thief.
Thief is an option that I would not mind playing in.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. We could pick up where we left off in Thief if you guys desire.
I'm more feeling the Inquisitor thing because the Inquisitor thing was really fucking fun. The thief one was fun too.
Thing.
What are the realistic options here? Let's listen down again. Okay, we have Dark Heresy, which is probably going to be the first version of the beta.
Yeah.
We have second edition D&D, which wasn't, or people weren't
Well
very
received.
fond of. Wasn't
Yeah.
well received, exactly.
Not meant to be an offense to you, Darkwind.
It's okay. I realize y'all don't want to do much else D&D things. Just remember that it's a completely different system.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, the AC goes backwards.
Yeah. I think Josh's problem in general is that simply the entire D&D line, including Pathfinder, although it's not technically from Wizard of the Coast, is entirely mechanics heavy and very mechanical dense and so on.
Yeah.
And on
Whereas
occasion,
Dark
really
Heresy
dumb.
is table dense, but relatively easy mechanically. Really table dense, though.
Well, but that's often the case with D100 systems, because if you already roll a D100, basically, you might as well use it for something funny. Lots of random tables.
Anyhow, we can continue arguing about this at some point, but I'm ending the stream.
Oh yeah, go ahead and end the stream.
Yes.
Yeah. But
We'll probably have to cut off a bit of the end now that I think about it.
These all stay unedited, so that's how it's gonna be.